Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us and happy Saturday. Glad you're with us on this Memorial Day weekend. We are so excited to bring you an incredible sale event this weekend. We are kicking it off right here, right now. It's going to be a 3-day event and it starts today, of course, continues tomorrow morning and will be capped off with the big finale on Monday night. But we have a very exciting 3 hours of jewelry and more in the finest of jewelry that you will ever see. And of course, with all that, we're going to bring you some values and some discounts. That's what this really important sale event is about. It's one of our biggest of the year, as a matter of fact. And to that end, not only do we get to discount everything here for you today, but also as our special treat, let's give you an extra. What is it going to be? How about $100 off? Everything that we show you, everything that you see, everything that's in stock that you'd like to request, wish list items, whatever it may be, we're going to give you $100 off. So this is where all sales are final, because what you see is what you get. These pieces are on the air, and in the exception of maybe some all white diamond pieces, it is going to be one of a kinds. It is our last look at every piece you see. So basically, it is shop till you drop time this weekend, and is going to be all about value. Some of the best you've ever seen. Of course, that is what we do every single day, every single show, but this is really a special event where we get to really honor the weekend. So it is going to be all about what you'd like to see. Give requests as soon as you have them, because obviously we're going to be busy with those throughout the weekend, but we also have a very special lineup here that will get you started and maybe give you some inspiration as to what you're looking for. Some big Tanzanites are here. Yes, it is not too late quite yet to get your blue wing block Ds, although we're getting in final call. We also have earrings on a wheel. We've got a lot of wheels, actually, because that's the fastest way to show you discounts, is pile a lot of great jewelry on one wheel, give you one great drop in price, give you your $100 off everything that you see, and shop that way. But of course, we also have some really affordable ideas. So if you're looking for gifting, obviously, given that this is the unofficial kickoff to summer, it makes us think about a lot of the events coming up. Maybe celebration events, whether it's graduations or weddings or just some special get together you've got, maybe a family reunion or vacation you're looking forward to. Well, this is the day to get something for yourself, and of course, get something that is really exceedingly more important in value, but not going to be in price tag. So we're really excited about this lineup. We've got a little bit of everything. So again, shout out what you'd like to see. There are some certified stones. We've got all of our best in the gold quartz and the fire opals you love, but also the Tanzanites, the yellow diamonds, the turquoise. They're really important. I got to tell you, there's an emerald that is just stunning, and we even have some Morganite for you as well. So all of that and more. Plus there's an earring wheel. We're going to try to do at least a wheel per hour. Some hours there may be actually 2 wheels to show you in 1 hour. So it's going to be really jam-packed, and remember how important it is to dial in early too, because these are what you see is what you get on the air in one-of-a-kind special. So we've got a great way to start. You know, it's true what we say here on our sale events that happen every so often throughout the year, is that we don't leave anything out. There's no exemptions. It is the rarest of Paraiba, the rarest of Tanzanites, all of that. There's nothing off limits. So that's why we're looking for your requests, but it just goes to show that we can go up to the highest level of rarity, like where we're starting here today. So take a look at this. This is actually Paraiba, but it's not just any Paraiba. This is that rare of rare Brazilian stone. This is the original find, the original source. We love to see it, but it's rare to find in anything larger. And believe it or not, this 5-pointer is considered large in the Brazilian Paraiba. So we're excited to have you with us. 1123-493 gets us going with a platinum piece in that 5-point pear-shaped Paraiba out of the Brazilian mine. So what's the big deal, you ask? Well, of course, it's about the original find out of Brazil. This is for which this stone is named. This stone is named Paraiba to honor and really pay homage to the really incredible source and the state of Brazil in which this was first discovered. This is that stone from that original mine, and so we're excited to have it in the platinum with diamonds around it, 28 points, really gorgeous, one of a kind. So again, what you see is what you get on the air here. So keep that in mind as you shop. So feel comfortable shopping what you see. We're giving you a really up close look, as we always do, so you can really understand what it is that you're getting home in the next few days. We can change gold colors on some pieces. In this piece, it's platinum, so it stays as is. We really wanted to go all out, but you can get the free sizing still, the free shipping still, and all of that. So this is where, again, you really want to get on those phone lines early. And so with almost 1/3 of a carat in diamonds in the platinum, a Brazilian Paraiba, which has a different color as well. It's not like you have to really know the descriptor to know why it's important. Even with our other Paraibas that we primarily see out of Mozambique, this is a real brighter, I would say maybe even more neon, which is hard to believe when you see our neon stones, but the Brazilian stones have this extra extra blue to them. They're a little bit more saturated. They do tend to be even more so on the neon front, and so we're really excited to bring it to you. And of course, a huge value is coming your way. So do you remember these used to be $29.99? And I say these because we had a couple once upon a time. They sold at $29.99. Looks like this one remained available, so $3,000. Bright and beautiful, still a clean stone. We still obviously we do expect to see Brazilian stones and all Paraibas, even the smaller ones, have inclusions. This one, nothing visible to the naked eye. I want to try it on for you so you can see the size of the ring overall. But get ready, better value coming your way. And look at that. Just goes to show you don't always need the biggest stone in the world in Paraiba when they're this bright and this neon. So it's just about getting that ultimate high level quality, ultimate rarity from the source, and yet it's not even going to be $29 or $19.99 or even $1,000. It's how we kick off this big holiday weekend, this 3-day event, and again, really special opportunities. And this one, not even $1,000 it's actually $9.99, which will of course make it $899 if you'd like that private collection Brazilian stone, which is really about as rare as it gets here. I mean, there's nothing, I don't think we have anything bigger than 5 points in the entire inventory. I've got a Brazilian Paraiba that has a couple of rounds that are mixed together in a floral ring, which we can show you, but this is as far as bigger individual stones, that is it. That's the largest you can come by, and what a thrill to have it at $8.99 for one caller. So you're gonna see about a 30-second clock on just about everything we do today so that we can go through as much of the inventory as possible. I know it sounds like a long time, 3 days. It sounds like plenty of time to get through all of the inventory. It never is. So we are going to keep in mind that it's going to be a time to get requests in early and often. We know a lot of people are on the go. So if you know your busy schedule is going to heat up as the weekend goes on, well, give us a call now. Tell us what you'd like to see. All right, so that'll be $8.99, and then we're going to move right along because that one, we're not going to wait for pieces to go because obviously that in turn slows us down. Now, I've got a really special piece here in golden pearl. It's an enhancer. I know we had some golden pearl strands that have gone out the door lately. Well, this is the enhancer to go with it. 1119639. Honestly, you don't need to have a golden pearl strand to actually have this work. This can go on your favorite gold chain. It can go on your favorite diamonds by the yard. It can go on other pearls of other colors if you have bigger or smaller strands, but it's actually going to be 1119639. That's a 12.5 millimeter golden pearl. And of course, we did this in the 14K. And you've got the match there. It really is. It's a very saturated stone. So we love that it's got the matching there that you have with the gold itself. It's a lot more rich and buttery tone than a lot of pearls are. And so that's really exciting, but it's also 12.5 millimeters. So it's a great diameter. And then you have also a mixture of the baguettes and the rounds together. We've actually got 33 points in total there. And you can see how they're going to be all the way around, really the top bail and then along either side of the base of the piece. But here's what I'm talking about. Do you see that little figure 8? That's normally what we see secure our bracelets, but that is what allows that flips up, and then so does the bail. So that's what locks it. The figure 8 is what locks that bail into place, but that just means, and I know you're thinking, but there's plenty of room. I'll put my favorite chain right through it, and you can. That's no problem. You don't need to actually open that bail up. But the opening of the bail allows you to put it on bigger, chunkier beads and pearls. And that, I think, is really extraordinary when you have a piece this size. Yes. Thank you. The Brazilian Paraiba is gone. Let me show this on the hand here, Tony, and we'll show everybody how sizable it is. Get ready for a value because $36.99 was where it started. Got a lot of people on the phone lines here making requests, but also to call in and to let us know. Put yourself at the front of the line on these items because pretty much everything I show you throughout the day is going to be a one of a kind. And then here we are with 1.5 inches from top to bottom there. And of course, we'll show it on the neckline as well, but it's going to be better than even $36.99. You better believe it. Everything is coming on down. Stays in the yellow gold. I don't know if you'd want it any other way, to be honest, because you've got that golden pearl. So really nice to have that beautiful look. So that's what it looks like from a distance. Here it is again up close, and we'll show you what we can do here on a big, big value on our one and only golden pearl pendant enhancer. That is it. I'll make it $9.99 first caller, and that'll send that one out for $8.99 as well. So a huge one-of-a-kind opportunity. There's also Alexandrite in a pendant that's quite large. Quite a large, substantial piece overall. Then we also have, can't wait to show you a combination of Tanzanite and turquoise together, and it's even a combination of jewelry. We have a suite in that it's a pendant and ring to match, so we'll have those on the way. And when you're saving this kind of money, it's not $100 per your overall purchase, it's per item. So that makes it really, really affordable to get in on your favorites. So let me know if you like the golden pearl piece. We got about 14 seconds left with that one, and then we'll see who's walking away with it. But also, oh, wait, you see rubies. We've got Sure enough, June is coming up, which of course, pearl is one of the birthstones for the month of June. So is Alexandrite, which we'll show you in a moment. But then you have, of course, the fact that July is coming up. So we're going to show you an entire necklace for our, maybe perhaps our July birthdays. Let's take a look at this on the hand. It's going to be 112 and call me on that golden pearl enhancer. And then here we are. This is a necklace. It's a one of a kind, and it reminds me of almost like it could look a little bit. Yes. Thank you. Pearl enhancer's gone. Thank you so much. This one's going to be 1760, 1121760. That is some gorgeous ruby material, 5 stones. All marquise cuts, 43 points total weight there, 22 points in diamonds around it. And this really almost reminds me of wings, like it could be the wings of an eagle, could be angel wings. It really has a beautiful look to it that's going to sit centered up on the neckline on an adjustable chain. Let me show you there. You're going to have 16, 17, and 18 inches and a lobster claw closure as well. Beautiful fiery red rubies, a lot of clarity and glow. It's $19.99 normally. We're going to make this a lot better. It's all 14 karat. It's actually going to be a combination of white and yellow. Let me show you up close really quickly so you can see where the yellow gold is. It's just subtle. It's only going to be holding the rubies. You see that on the outer tipped prongs there of the marquise cuts. That's the only place you're going to have the yellow gold. The rest is white gold. Keep that in mind. And it's an entire necklace. It's all attached. So you have one great piece to wear. No need to worry about finding the right chain. It's that really high-end necklace style that's going to sit either at the neckline, right at the base, or can be adjusted a little bit lower if you'd like. We'll go back on the hand, then we'll show it on. But it's actually going to be less than $9.99. So far, our streak of under $1,000 is intact. I want to show this on the neckline as well, so you get an idea of what that looks like from a distance away, just to give you an idea of how beautiful that is and how bright those rubies are. Let's go back up close to it as well. And actually, we're going to bring you a value that is, you know what, make it $888. Instead, we'll do $788 at checkout then. So that'll be, again, as is, two-tone gold. So you get that really versatile, goes with everything piece, but only for that $888 and until it's gone, because you see how these pieces are going. By the way, Jason, who picked up that Brazilian Paraiba? Thank you so much. Glad she's with us. And then we'll find out who got our golden pearl. And then this one's $788 for the entire necklace. And then rubies, of course, July's birthstone coming up before you know it. So a beautiful way to get 5 impeccably matched, rare cut, beautiful, glowing, bright, amazing stones with the diamonds all the way, the rest of the way around. So our affordable piece, and how about we give that, I don't even think we need 30 seconds. That one will just keep on moving. And then we're going to show you there's an Alexandrite pendant that is enormous. We're going to show that to you. June's birthstone, we already showed you pearl. And yes, there are 2 birthstones for the month of June. We're going to show you up close here one of the larger pendants I have. This rivals what we saw a moment ago with the pearl piece as far as size, but it's Alexandrites and diamonds together. It's 1123660. And that is a combination of the most beautiful rounds, blue greens to start, change to red when there's a different light source around them, and it's 18 karat solid white gold. And we're going to get you, oh, what a shame. This is the one that doesn't have a diamond weight listed. Well, okay, that's a value because there's literally no diamond weight listed at all. There's the 30 points among these stones in the Alexandrite, which of course there are 5 of them right down the middle, of course, and then of course on the very outer points or corners, but there's no diamond weight mentioned, and there's a lot more diamond weight than there is Alexandrite weight. So I think that helps give you an idea if you're thinking, oh, it must be 1 point, maybe 2 points. No, because they go essentially all the way around the border, and there are bigger stones in between where you see the Alexandrite. So I figure it's at least, it's got to be close to 50 points in diamonds, if not more. And it was that $28.88 price tag. We're going to take it a lot lower. That's the beauty of this sale, is that I get to discount first, you get to discount second, and then you put that all together, and that's one under cost price on everything that we have for you. So it's a great weekend to shop and treat yourself. But it's also going to be, again, when there's no diamond weight actually factored in, as we look at it on the hand here, that's already a special opportunity. So just to be clear, $28.88 is the price without any regard for diamonds, which I'm approximating for you at a ½ carat. It could be more. It could be right around there, could be a little bit less. Again, I don't know because I don't have the ability to take them all out and weigh them all, but I'll tell you right now, that's a lot of diamond weight. You see that the whole piece itself is 1.75 inches top to bottom. It's got a good size bail, so it'll work with all of your different diamonds by the yard you might have, so feel free to use it on those diamonds by the yard chains or your classic white gold chains or platinum chains or whatever it is. But with that length and in that 18 karat gold, something is going awry here. Look at this from a distance away as well. You can see what that looks like, just another size reference there for you. And no, it's not going to be $28.88. We're going to blow this out as well. And of course, those stones change color. So they go from blue greens to reds, and we love that as well. But it's actually going to be under 1,000. Let's do it again. We're going to make that $9.99 for the 18 karat Alexandrite and free diamonds. And now they're really free, which is true because, again, no diamond weight factored in at that old price. Now it's $9.99, turns into $8.99, and it's June's birthstone as well. Just a more rare form than even the pearl is. So it's a beautiful way to go. And then all you have to do is put your favorite chain with it, and that'll, of course, dictate where it is going to be on the neckline. But what a special piece to get a lot of diamond weight and Alexandrites in this beautiful, almost like an overall, feels like a pear shape overall in its overall shape, but it's got some cutout details, and there's actually texture done to that gold as well on the internal parts of the piece. And then we're going to get to our matching set, a combination of two stones that I think are so luxury. Well, they're luxury on their own. When you put them together, it just gets better. So we're going to show you some turquoise and Tanzanite in concert together and in two pieces. So get ready for those. All right, let us know on that one for $8.99 at checkout. Then here we go. This is that beautiful combination. I just think I wish we could do more of this. And of course, wow, look at how beautiful this Tanzanite is. I'm going to give you a look at the pendant to match as well. So you don't have to take both, but it's certainly going to be economical to do so when you've got $100 off each item today. The ring is 112-3453 to get us started. And then we've got also the pendant on the way, which is going to be 18 karat gold on each. So you're getting, again, we are seeing nothing but premium so far, platinum and gold in this show. But look at that pendant to match. It's even got the same type of rope texture to the bail as well. And so there's the ring. I'm going to just hold up the pendant in just a moment. I just wanted you to see, for instance, on how they look together, because they really are the perfect match, not just in the styling, but of course the colors of those stones. So the ring is going to be a separate purchase than the fabulous pendant, but we're looking at the information right now on the ring, which is our 92 points in Tanzanite center stone round. Then you get 56 points in the Sleeping Beauty, and then 10 points in the diamonds. This is the pendant. Pendant item number is a little different. It's 112-3452. They both stay in the 18 karat white gold. The pendant's going to be 97 points, so a smidge larger in the round. And then you get the same beautiful turquoise bead, 62 points in the turquoise and 10 points in the diamonds. And then the bail has that rope texture. It's an oval shaped bail, good for a lot of chains there. And of course, we're going to make this really easy if you'd like. You know what? The ring's a little more because it's got a little more gold weight to it, but the ring is actually going to be 1,000. Well, let's make it $9.99 on the ring. Instead of $19.99, we'll go $9.99 on the ring, and then we're going to do the pendant for actually even less. And it was supposed to be $8.88. I've got all the discounting abilities today, so I'm not going to let anything stay here. Trust me when I tell you, we're going to make the pendant even better than $8.88. So the pendant, remember, is the 97 pointer, get you a slightly bigger piece. And then, of course, we're going to do this one where I'm going to show you on the hand here. Try to get the ring on the hand here as well. Take them both, and I'm going to make this a little easier if you are considering taking both for your collection. Well, let's make it really simple and easy to do so. I think the ring, it looks like a teeny size. So let me see if I can put that on somewhere here on the hand. Actually, let me see if I can get on my ring finger with one hand. And then we're going to do this for, remember, the ring is only $9.99, but the pendant's actually going to be better than $8.88 or $7.77. I'll make the pendant $6.99, which turns into $599. And that way you've got a chance to get, I think, both there. And then here's a look at them together. I'm just going to get that ring. That's a little small for me, but there it is. There's the ring on the hand. We can size that ring for you. Yes. Thank you. Both are gone. The whole set is out of here. All right. So congratulations. And how about these requests? Who are they for? Okay. And what about the Brazilian Paraiba? Oh, good. We had a lot of people miss out. Well, we don't have just one requester. We had a lot of people miss out on our Brazilian Paraiba. And so look, we did find a 4-pointer here in the vault. Great news. So it is 112-3495, and this is platinum as well. It's 1 point difference. It's 1 point shy of that last one that we brought you. And then I've got a mix of Paraibas that's in a floral ring as well that we'll see. They're also out of Brazil. But this is our first of the oval here because it's got still that floral design within this beautiful oval in diamonds. And then, of course, a little split shank there. And look at how clean that Brazilian Paraiba is. That one is bright as the first one was. So remember, the first one that we had was a pear shape. So this is just giving you a little difference in that it is our fabulous oval. And we would encourage you to get on the phone lines because it is only one, and we're going to blow it out, and I'll do the same price. This was actually not discounted yet because we just brought it out by request, but it was $24.99. It's going to go a lot lower as I try it on the hand for you, and we'll do this one right now. Remember, still platinum, so it really is the same kind of feel as that last one that we started the show with that so many of you missed out on, I understand. We're going to make this $9.99 as well. It'll make it $8.99. Then I've got another option, but it's more of a floral style band, really. So it's a little different look than a solitaire like this, but hey, if you want that bigger stone, do you have this one? That one's gone. Congratulations. I might as well just go ahead and show you what's going to give you several Paraibas here that almost feels like a crown. And then we'll get to our request for our turquoise that is coming up, which is very exciting. But how about this one first, because this has the 3 Paraibas, and that's all together there, and they're basically the center of the 3 major florals, and the rest are diamond clusters, and that's going to be 1123600. And this one will be 7 points total of the round. So actually you're getting more carat weight, but it's overall amongst the 3. 101 is your diamond weight. So we're getting far more diamond weight here than the previous 2. It's a great curve to the band first, which is in 18 karat on this occasion. We wanted to make this obviously very stable. And look at how beautiful this is, whether you wear it upright or whether you stack it next to something. I'm going to put it on the hand here for you so you can see what that looks like. Almost feels like a crown of beautiful florals, like those floral wreaths that you wear in your hair at a festival or something like that, or a wedding. And then you've got that beautiful band that's all mirror finished 18 karat gold on the other side. You can obviously flip it, turn it, stack it, whatever you want to do, but actually this one's coming down as well. This was a $49.99 piece, so obviously a little more in that it's got over a carat in diamonds, and it's 18K, and it's got 3 matched rounds. We have one only. This is what you get. Let's show it. I love the idea of maybe putting this next to something, you know, stacking it on top of another ring. Even though it's subtly curved, it'll work for that in a lot of ways. We're going to make this one actually $1,009. You know what? Skip $19.99. Let's go even lower than $1,500. I want to give everything one. Everything's got to go. Every single piece, and we've got only 2 pieces left so far from our first 21 minutes. I'm going to make this really simple and easy. This one is going out for just, you know what, forget about $14.99 or $13.99. Let's go $12.99 on this one. It'll make it $11.99 at checkout, and a really nice big diamond weight. Then our turquoise for Anaya. That's going to be coming up as well. Looking forward to that one. And then we have, someone asked for the Wonder Ring, the great 2-row mid-size Wonder Ring. Yes. Thank you, Kathy. All right, so we'll have that coming up as well. We got them all lined up here. Lots of requests coming in. Keep them coming all day. We're happy to just, I'd love nothing more than just to show you nothing but requests. Yeah. Thank you. This one is gone. And then here we go with the turquoise for Anaya. Was it this specific ring, Andy, or something kind of like it? Got it. We do have some turquoise earrings coming up, Anaya, that would match it as well. I'll just point that out and I'll flash them. 111 7955 is the number here on this one of a kind, and it's white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. We can change the gold here on this one. The previous have been a little more just, you know, staying as they are. This one we can give you the flexibility to change to yellow gold, which is beautiful, or rose gold, also beautiful. It's a carat 45 pear-shaped Sleeping Beauty turquoise, and then you've got a lot of pave and bezel sets. It is a total of 45 points in the diamonds, and it looks fantastic. And again, you got $100 off everything, so shop till you drop today. Let's make this really easy and affordable. That one's going to be less than $19.99. I love this one because it's actually, I always am impressed when I feel this one. I know this ring, the mounting well, obviously, sold it for many, many dozens of times over the years, but I'm always impressed and always a bit surprised at the feel and the weight of it. There's a lot of gold weight to this one. I'll try it on for you, and we're going to do better than $19.99. First caller can have it for $9.99, which makes it $8.99 at checkout. Yes. Wonderful. Well, we're welcoming on our first new register of the day, it sounds like, and it's Melissa in West Virginia, and she picked up Brazilian Paraibas on her first time out. Love that. Thank you so much. Welcome to our show, Melissa. Hope you're having a great holiday weekend so far, and we appreciate you shopping with us. And we're going to keep this event going for, again, all of today, all of tomorrow morning, and then, of course, the big finale on Monday night. So here we are. Last look at it. That'll be $8.99. Let me flash the earrings that would work so well, because it's just one pair of earrings that we have that would work well, down to even the shape of the stones. They're also Sleeping Beauty variety, and there's so many ways to wear these earrings. So let's just take a look at this. That's an earring that I think really matches. The ring is gone. All right, and here are the earrings, by the way, if anybody would like the earrings here. They're also available, just in the white gold. So if you did choose the ring in white gold, you're good to go. 1115457 is the item number, and you can wear these a myriad of ways. You can really, I love the idea that they almost look like feathers of diamonds around your pear shape. So I'm just going to put them a couple ways purposely on the air here, just so you can imagine those diamonds could flare out to the side of your face. They could go straight up and down. So it's up to you, but there's one pair. They're $5.99, which makes them $4.99. So the ring is already gone. Now we've got that fabulous earring, which I thought just a great match with the pear shapes and the same color. And then even the diamond design feels very similar. And then, yes, our big Wonder Ring, it's not our original, because now we could probably bring that out if it's in stock if you wanted to see it. But we had a request for the mid-size double row Wonder Ring, which I'm going to bring out next for you, and that is going to light up these phone lines as if they're not already lit already. So that's a great earring. I'll show you from a distance away how they look. I think what I would be more tempted to do is like this, and one on one side and then the other turned the other way on the other side so that the diamonds flare out. But of course, you can really change the look based on the day. Maybe you want to wear that pear shape pointing down. Maybe you want to wear the pear shape pointing up, or you can go out to the sides on either side of your face if you'd like to. That's a really good look. But they're only $4.99. They just got to stay in the white gold, so easy peasy on those. Let's get to our double row Wonder Ring. This is just one pair though, so whoever's got them, this is going to be it. Yes. Oh, good. The earring's gone as well. And just a quick measurement on those. They're about a ½ inch, top to bottom. So congrats. All right. So the earrings are gone. They stay in white gold, Jess. And then here we go with our double row Wonder Ring. This is in the yellow gold now. You can change it to whatever you wish to do. And that's what a lot of people actually get the Wonder Rings in a set of 6. They'll get 2 white, 2 yellow, 2 rose. So they've got the full complete set and collection. It's 1110521. And boy, this is an icon here, as you know. It is a complete and utter icon. So I'm so proud and so glad that, I believe it was Kathy who asked for this one. I'm so glad we're bringing it out for you. 53 points. So this is not the original that has the carat 03. This was based on popular demand and customer request, where a lot of you said, okay, those Wonder Rings are gorgeous. I love the concept of a ring guard that can be stacked 1 or 2 around other rings that make everything fresh. But a lot of you had said that, well, 103, when you start stacking them together, they were really wide and they're maybe too much for some gals to wear every day. So what we did was we made a slightly smaller scale and version. And again, because we have to suit everybody's needs all across the country and beyond. So we try to really help you out that way and try to have something for everybody. But this one, 53 points. You're still getting over ½ carat per ring. We can say that because you might get 2. This is 1 ring, by the way. It's purposely a double row. So that's just 1 ring, finished beautifully and solidly on the inside and all the way around. So you see there's not even an under gallery per se. It's just finished and solid all the way through. No cutouts, no detailing, just all solid, because we know you're going to wear this more often than not. So we made it up really, really well. But it's also white gold, yellow gold, rose gold. And I wish I had a couple of them here because you probably know by now, this is the ultimate ring guard. This means they stack around just about everything you already have, everything that you don't wear anymore, everything that you want to breathe more diamond weight, more glamour, more life into. This is how you do it. And you can take just virtually anything and stack it beside it. I'll do that here if I can. Grab another ring here with one hand for you so you can see what it looks like around something else. Here's a white gold ring with an opal, just a big oval opal, for example. Oh, never mind, I can't stack that because that's not going to go beyond. That one's coming up, by the way. But I'll show you something how it works where you can really mix and match. But the whole idea is too, especially if you're getting 2 or 3 or 4 and sets of these Wonder Rings, this is where you're saving $100 per ring. So if you get 2, you're saving $200. And look at this gold quartz we have coming up. How beautiful is that beside it? So it doesn't matter if it's a bigger stone, smaller stone, really no matter what shape it is, it's going to work next to this Wonder Ring. And I'm even, pairing up different metals together and it still really works. So you've got choices, but this one's actually going to be, ooh, this is under $1,000 and it's not $999 or $888, not even $799. And think about getting 2 because it's the most economical way today to do that. And it's $777 only per the ring, plus it's actually $100 off that price. So it'll be $677 at checkout if you'd like to get that ring. Now imagine there's another one, whether you stack it up the same direction and put them together, whether you flip it so that actually chevron double row faces the other way. That's really what a lot of people do, and then put their favorite ring in the middle. So it creates that ring guard element. So we have 20 seconds left with this. We are still giving it a brief presentation because we have so much to get to. And again, requests are, well, they're coming in already. So they're not only welcome, but you guys are giving them to us, and we love to hear that. Let's keep them coming. So great finish detail. Again, you don't need to go up. Even if you're getting 2 to stack, do not go up in size on this one. You do have to do that on the original. We recommend that. On this one, you do not need to go up in size. So you can just get your true size, whatever that is, even if you're getting 2, and that way they'll stack beautifully. And so that one's going to be $677, one of our iconic pieces. And I know a lot of people probably are sitting at home going, I have that ring, had it for years, love it, I'd pay anything. But yet you probably paid more than what you're paying today. So if you've ever wanted the Wonder Ring in the medium size, this is again the medium size version that we have, this is the time to get it, this is the time to do it, this is the time to grab it, because each one is $677. So instead of paying over $1,500 like you would normally have to, which is an incredible value, you're not having to do that. You're getting 2 for, well, of course, so much less. So that's really the idea. So let us know if you'd like a pair of those, or white, yellow, or rose gold, and then we'll have this for you. I think that big opal is probably catching somebody's eye just by seeing that flash, so we'll bring that out. Also have other earrings for you. We even have some Patriotic because we had to bring out our Patriotic earrings for this weekend, being the important and significant weekend it is, where we honor, remember, and salute everyone and all those men and women who are so brave, who paid the ultimate sacrifice for our freedom. So we're obviously going to honor all of the folks this weekend with some Patriotic. And then we have the paw necklace by request. Thank you. Oh, for Gary and Mary? Wonderful. I haven't heard from them in a bit. So this is going to be a great idea. And yes, it's 1110-454 and significant in a way as well, because this one, I think for gifting is amazing. Let's take a look at this paw necklace we have. It's the pave, as we call it, because we do a signet ring in a paw that's similar. This is the necklace version that is nice and large. It's 1110-454. And that's 43 points in VS diamonds that you have. All paved across the paw, both the pads there and all the way through, and of course attached with O-rings to this chain, which is fully adjustable from the 16, 17, and 18-inch lengths with a spring ring. So this is going to be our paw necklace, white, yellow, rose. It's finished beautifully on the inside, as you'll see there. I'm going to show you up close, but I wanted you to get a little size perspective on the piece itself. Keep in mind, always going to stay centered on the neckline. You never have to worry about that. It's got a length here, which I'm going to show you with the ruler. Let me go ahead and lean over and grab that for you. That's going to be about, I would say, right at about 5/8 or so of an inch top to bottom, and it's got a lot of presence to it. And this is that fabulous gift idea for someone who, you know, obviously adores their pets. We all do, right? We have a lot of animal lovers out there and our pet parents out there, and maybe you're giving it to the new pet parent, or maybe somebody's tragically lost a furry member of their family and you want to honor them that way. I love doing that with jewelry, and so this is a really beautiful piece to memorialize. And you know what? It's not $9.99, so a big discount on a classic. It's $699 for the necklace. It makes it $599. You're getting almost a half carat in diamonds for under $600. That doesn't happen very often, because remember, $699 really turns into $599 when you take advantage of that instant coupon. I love that we're giving you instant coupons. I love when you shop sales out there. And so many people, what they do now is if you buy something over a sale event, then they'll give you a coupon to use months later. It's like, well, I get that. You're probably going to forget about that. I love that our coupon savings are just instant here. Instant. Call up, say yes, take it, and you got it. So $599 only. I'm going to show you from a distance away just in case you're not familiar with this piece. I know a lot of you own it. A lot of you have gifted it. A lot of you love it. It's a beautiful piece to wear every single day if you choose to, and you can see what a great statement piece it makes because it's not small. And that's the fun part about it too, is that it's that personality piece. It's still classic, but at the same time, I think a lot of people are going to be saying, oh, that's beautiful, and tell me the significance behind that piece. And it's a beautiful way to give a gift idea. And then while we're at it, you know what, I'll show it up close as well, just so you can see the pave and how it's done every which direction and all the way through. So I hope that is what you're looking for, and that's for anybody to take advantage of because it's straight up diamonds. So we do have a few, and I think you know what our VS diamonds look like. So the white, the yellow, and the rose, and then we'll get to our star pendant for Sharon. You got it, Sharon. We've got our kite cut star pendant that's coming up. I'm amazed we even have any left. So we're going to show that coming up for you. That's the next request. Then don't forget about the Wonder Rings and the paw necklace. Let's get to Sharon's request. It's 111-9508. Gosh, it was only just a matter of a few weeks ago I had this for you, and what a thrill it was to discount it. And let's see what we got. These are incredible diamonds, 5 of them together, fancy cuts each, 111-9508. The top is your bail, which is going to be the diamond pave that we love in the round, so that's pretty standard. But what the star is made up of is a beautiful precision cut called the kite cut that essentially has all these different sides that we love about it, but then they actually puzzle piece together to make for the seamless star design that you have. Keep calling on the Wonder Rings. I know we're busy. We've got Wonder Rings and paw necklaces still going out the door, so feel free, even though we've moved on, feel free to keep calling on those classics. But this one is white gold only. We've got, it looks like we have 2 left available, and again, you're familiar with our white diamonds. This is nothing but white diamonds. It's nothing but white gold in this occasion. You're getting 41 points just on the kite cuts. That's among the 5 that are put together. They don't put any gold or prongs between the stones where they actually kind of come up together and meet in the middle, but they do on the outside. That's what's going to stabilize and keep those into place, is those prongs, not only the tips of the star, but also you see at that juncture where they meet. So it really keeps it clean. It keeps it sleek. It's going to end up looking like you're wearing a star cut diamond. And by the way, look at that finishing on the inside that you have. We'll show it on the hand here so you can get a look at the measurement. 2 available only. They're going to fly. We're going to give this 30 seconds once that price discounting comes up here. And seriously, everyone's going to think you've got the only star cut diamond. I've not seen an actual diamond cut this way without having stones put together like this. So 41 points just in the kite cuts, 12 points in the round brilliance. That would be in the bail. And then of course you've got that 3/4 inch length. I'll show it to you on the neckline, and that's 53 points in total. We're gonna make this only, wow, this one's only gonna be, well, do you guys remember when this was $28.99? And that's why we had the matching bangle, we had the matching ring, we brought you everything in the star design. That's what it looks like from a distance. So you can see it's really simple, everyday wearable. This is not a piece that's complicated. It's not when you have to wait for a special occasion, I don't think, to wear. But let's go back up close and make it even better than $28.99. And we're gonna blow it out. How about $9.99 instead? $9.99, and the only way you don't know that it's one star cut diamond is when you see the reflection off the surface of each kite cut, as I'm showing you there. See how they light up? But I love that about them. I love that baguettes do this, emerald cuts do this, where the whole surface of the stone, being a more flat table like it is going to have this ability to reflect the light like a mirror in sunlight. And that's what gives you, sure, we love the brilliance internally on the diamonds, but look at that sheen you get off each and every one of those kite cuts together. So $8.99 will be your price tag. Great discount there. And then I think we're caught up on the request for the moment. So Allison, you taking Wonder Rings, paw necklace, or paw necklace? All right, thank you so much. Keep calling on those. And then diamonds, we've got a little bit of quantity on, so that's good. Huge ring coming up. It's a diamond that is a fancy color. It's really, they're calling it cognac. I really think it's more of a champagne orange. We're going to show it next. Get on the lines if you already love those fancy colors of diamonds. Here we go. 112-2908. Oh yeah, this is it. It really is leaning orange. It's a champagne orange is what this is. So think of your mimosa that I have no doubt some of you will be indulging in mimosas this weekend, no doubt about it. But look at this piece. Oh, excuse me. This is a 32 pointer just on the center alone. Then you get a rim of pink diamonds. That's a halo of pink diamonds surrounding your fancy stone. This is a one only, of course. And then you have, I think always, this is one of the most feminine and attractive mountings we do for diamonds. The way this looks is really incredible, isn't it? You get a gorgeous, almost floral style that's created around this piece, and that's 77 points in diamonds. You're getting a full carat 17 overall here in this one ring with the split shank, and it stays as is. So you're gonna get the rose gold setting for the center and the pinks. The rest is white gold. Look at how beautiful, pretty, pretty from every single angle inside. You're actually getting 3 total colors of diamonds in this one ring. So talk about a collectible that instantly amps up your diamond collection. And truly, guys, that stone is not just brown. There's a lot of golden orange to that stone. If it were a true, like pure orange color in a diamond that was 1/3 of a carat or so, oh, it would be expensive, like $12,000. Look at the ring on the hand. I just always think this one looks elite, high level, and very glamorous. I'm gonna make this one easy. $39.99 should be. We're gonna make it a lot lower than that. It is a first caller situation. We're back to these. We got in a little rhythm there with our diamonds there where we had a couple of quantity. This is back to the one onlys that we're gonna see most of the day. So this is the one you get. This is all we need to know is what size you need, because the gold colors will stay as is. And you don't even pay $19.99 or $1,500 or $14.99. Much better value coming your way. And let me know what you'd like, because again, we are still taking requests, fielding a lot of those. You got to see this up close. Look at that stone. It's a golden orange color. This is entirely natural. It got no treating, no heating whatsoever, and it's not even $13.99 either. Let's make it $1,299 instead. And that is for just one caller, of course. Stays as is, so just tell us your ring size you need, and we'll make that happen for you. And that's it. Couldn't be any easier, could it? So that'll be $11.99 at checkout. We'll see who's got it. And yes, our 30 seconds is ticking down. I doubt it'll last. Most of the pieces haven't lasted 30 seconds today. I doubt this one will either. Big opal coming up. It's the one I flashed a minute ago with our Wonder Ring. We'll show that. Lots of blues and greens and platinum coming your way. If you want to get a little jump start. Did I tell you? I didn't think I mentioned this. We have a 4 carat 32 Paraiba. Now I have a 4 carat Paraiba that's 40 grand, and then I have this mint green that's not 40 grand. So that one's coming up as well. Bright lime green. Oh, so neon. So that's going to be, oh, come on, that's got to go. It's honestly, I went through all of our inventory this morning, got here really early, went through all the inventory. I thought, I think this is my favorite piece of the sale. I really do. It is so beautiful and so unique to get that high level color. And again, if you have a champagne diamond or even a fawn diamond, those are great, but this is a different color entirely than what you get with those other pieces as well. So let's take a look at it. Should be gone. $11.99 will be your price at checkout, and we'll see who's got it. Then the opal's coming up. This is such a good opal. Really, really good stone. Big stone too. You know, opals always look double what they weigh. We know that. Well, this one, look at this. This one's huge already. It's a carat 75 with the really cool, forget about a little pinpoint of color in a little blue and green. Look what this does. This gives you sheets of color. Yes, that is a beautiful platinum setting. It's 112, 3619. And it's even giving aquas. So there's a really bright cobalt blue, there's a bright neon green, and then there's aqua tones. Look at that, so pretty. See where the blues and the greens match there right about 8 o'clock on the stone. You see how it turns aqua like a Paraiba. This is a fascinating stone. It's a lightning ridge black opal. It has that 175 size, which means it's gonna look more like 3.5 carats. So we know that. Then you get the big diamonds around it, which is 46 points in the halo. All of that said, one only, of course, because we're back to color here. That means that one of a kind on everything. By the way, that last orangey diamond is still available. Orange, pink, and white all together. Carat 17 for that price tag. But here we are looking at a very special opportunity on platinum. We went up to that highest level. That means something. That doesn't happen by accident. That means you've got a very important stone. Here's what it looks like on the hand. And obviously this one is going to be a little bit snug. So I'm just going to put it on the pinky here for you. Show you just really what that does. Some people wait around for a color changing stone and then they realize I never really get to see it change color, because it's tough to see a color changing stone actually change color because it requires a lot from you light wise. This stone is almost like it's a play of color stone, but it's almost like it's changing color, because one moment it looks blue and then the next moment it looks green, blue, green, blue, green. It's amazing, isn't it? Blue, green. So you don't have to wait or do anything special, and it almost looks like it's waves of this bright green color. It's not even $49.99 any longer, and those are all significant diamonds. Remember how classic a style the halo is. It's beautiful always. It's platinum solid through, and it's going to be $1,499 for a platinum piece with a very large opal, and that makes it $13.99 if you'd like to take it. And yes, that big neon Paraiba is coming up shortly. We're going to have that. We've got 2 more earrings. I've got those Patriotic earrings that I'm looking forward to showing to you, because this would be a perfect way to honor the weekend if you ask me. And then we also have, oh, this Paraiba. We've got a beautiful tourmaline that's got goldens and pinks together. So a lot to get to, but come on in, $14.99 for a very large opal. This is the one. And if you're thinking, well, I'm never going to get that stone, yes, you will. Opals are always one of a kind. So that's the stone you're going to get. And it's like one color replaces another as it moves. Isn't that fascinating? I have it just, set a little different way than it was before. And you see how the blue overtakes the green and the green overtakes the blue, but at different times because of the way it's patterned. So that's an amazing piece. And then are you ready to see that tourmaline? Or do we want to get to some super affordable hoop earrings that are giftables? We have a huge fire opal. I know how many of you love our big fire opals. I just love moving this stone just to see all those colors. All right, so next up, we're going to go to that really gigantic, well, let's go to our Patriotic earrings, because I know a lot of you are waiting on those, no doubt. This is 1122, actually $12.95. Let's get to $12.95 here. This is the love knot. I don't know if there's a more significant way really to set your rubies and your sapphires and your diamonds than the love knot design, because it obviously feels very patriotic. And the idea that they are woven together, which gives you, I think, so much meaning to this earring. That's what we traditionally call the love knot. Usually it's done in diamonds straight up. This we actually upgraded with sapphires, rubies, and diamonds. So you have that red, white, and blue. And the fact that they're woven together, whether that's obviously, I think the obvious thing is instead of just a little flag or, beautiful stars and stripes or whatever it may be, I mean, the idea that it's woven together in that love knot style. Talk about love of country, love of patriotism. Is there a better way to do the red, white, and blue stones? And they're all round diamond cut stones as well. 37 points in your sapphires and your rubies total, 15 points in the diamonds. They're in white gold only. It's a huge value, and what a great way to, even if you're thinking, I'm not sure what I should go for, what should I shop for this weekend? Is there a better option than this, really? And I don't think it's that piece you save for all those patriotic holidays alone. I think it's really because of the love knot style. To me, as someone who's very patriotic, I gotta say, if it was a big flag or something like that, like a big flag brooch or a pin or a pendant, I probably wouldn't wear it every day necessarily. I'd probably wear it more on those patriotic holidays. But I think the fact this is the red, white, and blue in the love knot makes it even more wearable. Primary piercing probably is best. It's going to be $599, our lowest price ever for the pair. That actually brings me to $499. So it's a really great way. Spend a little, get something significant, and have them forever or great giftable as well. That's why I really wanted to drive that price. I knew these were supposed to be $9.99, given that they're, you know, significant and beautiful matching there with the stones, but I really wanted to make them giftable as well, so that if you want to treat somebody else, I mean, we still have, obviously, after Memorial Day weekend, we have the 4th of July holidays and everything else. Yes? Which one? Oh, good, the diamond, that fancy diamond. Thank you so much. Who got it? It's truly one of my favorites. Who was it? Oh, good. I hope it was Terry. Thank you, Terry. And then I think we only have 2 pieces left from the entire show, guys. So, yeah, besides our diamond pieces, which we might have a little quantity on, I think we've only got 2 pieces, the Alexandrite pendant and the ruby necklace that we had earlier. So that is going to be that. I just wanted to give a quick look at these on real quick, Tony, just so everyone can see the size. And they are finished really nicely. And then, of course, you get to decide, do you want the red, the white, or the blue up top on the earrings? So that's what they look like from a distance, just to give you a little size perspective there. So you can see how you can twist and turn them and orient them the way you'd like. All right, back to the wheel we go. So you can see, I would say primary piercing only on those. That's what I would recommend just for the size. I think is quite large there. And no options, because obviously there's no sizing needed on an earring, but it's also white gold only. So red, white, and blue set in white gold. Okay, so coming up, we're going to get to, and I think we still have our lightning ridge opal, but that's the case. We're seeing a lot of pieces go after the fact because we're moving quickly through all of our jewelry today so we can show you all the inventory in the next couple of days. So that's really the idea. So give us a call if you'd like those earrings. $5.99 turns into $4.99. I'm surprised those are still here. It's really the, it's a weekend that I think would be a great chance to pick those up. In addition to something, you know, that's your favorite colored stone that you've been waiting on. What a great earring to honor the weekend. All right, let's get to this huge Paraiba. This is Paraiba. It's not going to be the blue greens that we traditionally see. I know we've sold every Brazilian Paraiba. We've had 3 so far. They're all gone. This is the ultimate size, though. And it's true that I do have a blue green in a size that's similar today, but actually it's $40,000 TVON price. That's our sale price. Because when they get to be over 4 carats, that's what happens. It's one of the most highly valued stones in the world. This is important. It's item number 1123944. Keep calling on those love knots in the red, white, and blue. And here we go with our 4 carat 32 cushion cut. You can call it Paraiba, you can call it Cuprian albite, whatever you want. But if it's green or blue or purple, it can be called Paraiba. So this is still Paraiba tourmaline because it's copper bearing. So when you have a copper content and you're getting the end result of that copper content is the neons you're witnessing right here. Plus it's a carat 1 in diamonds as well. So you've got all of that. Check this out. If it wasn't clean, it couldn't do that. It would not have that light that's basically rippling all the way through this 4 carat 32 stone if it didn't have a great clarity and it didn't have beautiful cutting, and this has it all. So obviously, is this going to be inexpensive? No, because it's highly collectible. This stone belongs in a museum, not in a sale event show. But that's what's happening because, like I told you at the beginning, we don't have anything that is off limits. The only thing that's off limits is if it's not here, if it doesn't exist, right? Then we can't do any sale event pricing on anything that's not here, not available, not in stock. But if it's here, no matter how collectible, no matter how high-end, no matter how museum level it is, it goes. That's the deal. So let's take a look at it because it's going to be on its way out of here. And it's that bright color. Let's show it from a distance away on the hand as well. Go ahead, Jason. Oh, good. Are you talking about the ruby, sapphires, and diamonds? Oh, good. Who was that shopping over there? Who? Pauline? Colleen, probably. Colleen or Colleen? Yes, Colleen. Thank you so much, Colleen. I wanted to show this to everybody so you can see that gorgeous clarity that it has, the vibrance, not to mention there's a lot of diamond weight on the sides and creating that halo around the cushion to complement that shape. It's $99.99 ordinarily. Now we've got a better value. Now we've got a better price. Here's your opportunity to take it as quickly as you can. Why not? It's not even going to be half. It's only $49.99. So we're going really, really low because it's $48.99 at checkout. So if you want one of the bigger Paraibas, and like I said, there's a blue green here that's similar in size. I can show it to you. It's $40,000. So this is a mere fraction of what it should be because it's still Paraiba. And in some circles actually of collectors, gem collectors oftentimes will actually seek this green color more often than the blue greens because they're so copper rich. So you get a higher copper content the more green it is. So there's a lot of collectors that really purposely want to find and look for this bright green material. So that's $48.99 at checkout. Now, I think we're caught up on requests, so if you have any, please continue to bring those into us. I want to show you a wild tourmaline that's also a different color blend. We're not talking copper bearing this time around, but it is a trillion, and it is peach, golden, pinks all together, and this designer ring is really everything. And it's not for everybody, but it's a standout piece. Take a look at it on my hand. We're going to get to this tourmaline next, which is item number 11236339. So this is a very different and bold setting style. The stone really looks like a Patriotic sapphire because it's giving pinks and goldens together. It's a tourmaline. This is all 18 karat gold. There's a 4 karat 30. So I think that also gives you an idea how big the ring is overall when that stone is huge and it's almost like the mounting is dwarfing it a bit. 56 points in the diamonds. They kind of zigzag their way around, but still give you a lot of negative space and open work. Maybe it's going to be on the middle finger. Love this. That could be one way you wear it, obviously, since it is so sizable. I'm going to even give you a measurement on the ring overall because it is one of those that I think you should know. I can make any ring look small, and this one looks big on me. So it is a large ring. Take a look at that. That's going to be 1 1/8 or 1 1/4 there from top to bottom. So at its widest point, but it's still got a classic band, so it's really easy to wear. Maybe even think about putting it on the index finger. It's only a size 6, so I don't know if that's going to fit, but kind of does. So there it is. And then, of course, we're going to give you a close-up on that color of that stone because it really is what tourmalines can sometimes specialize in is blending colors together. This one's doing it beautifully and in a rock star of a cut because did you see that is satin finishing? So you've got some gold there where the diamonds are not. It's got a satin finish texture to it and it's got pinks and goldens you see right there. It really is like looking at a really good imperial topaz or a really, really good Patriotic sapphire, but it's only $14.99 for a huge ring that started over $5,000. Now it's under $1,500. It is $14.99 plus your extra discount, which will make it $13.99 at checkout. So a huge value and opportunity. And don't forget about our opal and platinum, still here. And also the Paraiba we just showed you is verifying. So not long for this world are those pieces either because, again, a lot of pieces go after the fact because we just keep on moving. I've got the ultimate giftable idea coming up in pearls and 18K. Did I say 18K giftable? We are really doing 18 karat gold and they're going to be so super giftable. So that's coming up as well, but let me know who's got this one. Open work, incredible brilliance to that stone. Look how clean this tourmaline is. You would be able to see in a 4 karat 30, if there were inclusions that were visible, you would see them. Over a 1/2 carat, I want to show you the sides because there's that little chevron detail of pave on either side. That's also cut out work. So you've got a lot to love here and it's all 18K. That's the other thing. You want to just keep it for the stone, take the stone out, keep it, save it, collect the stone, and melt down that gold, and you're in business. 56 points in diamonds as well. So that is a one only, stays in the white gold, and good luck. All right, we're moving on. $14.99, that's got to go. That's $13.99 at checkout for a stone that looks like one of the most unique combinations we've seen the tourmaline family give us, and it's right there. So enjoy it if you get it. We got some unusual pieces and unique as well as we have the classics, and we love that about this show. And it's anything you want to see brought out, we will do it. So that's the fun part. Now let's get to something before our top of the hour drops. We've got something that is ultimately very giftable and very high-end. Now I'm going to lay them down here. These are actually earrings. They're a bit of a hoop meets a drop meets a stiletto, and you're probably thinking, what is she talking about? Those are clearly a hoop. They've got a semicircular style. I see the pearls glowing. This is actually a, how should we put this? It's almost like design your own earring because even though this is 18 karat gold, even though there are cultured pearls that are set within, not only at the end cap at the end of the hoop, but also in the middle, this is actually done with jewelry grade memory wire that is 18K inside of those 18 karat gold beads. And that is flexible. So it's 112-1354. There are so many different ways to wear these. You can play with them, you can make them different every day, or you can just leave them as a hoop style like this. It's up to you, but this is also giftable, and I think you're going to agree. 112-1354 is the item number. They are 18 karat solid, meaning the beads are solid. The beads are actually threaded onto this jewelry grade memory wire so that they will retain their shape. They don't change. And then you've got 18 karat gold. You've got yellow gold only. It's a 6 millimeter round freshwater pearl that's actually in the center of the beads. And then the smaller pearls are more like a seed pearl. And then you have an 18 karat gold backing, but it's actually encased in a little silicone here for you. So you can see that you never actually, is this the one that has, let me make sure, is there gold inside there or not? Yes, there is. So I just want to make sure. There is the 18 karat gold backing. And then you've got the silicone around it just to make it a little bit easier to grip. I mean, that's really what that's about. So it's still gold that's actually going to latch onto your post here. But let me show you, there's so many different things you can do. And I really think a lot of people are just going to, you know, the idea that you can change them up a little bit and change the shape is fun. But I think a lot of people are just going to leave them as is because this is a hoop that's obviously a different way to do a hoop, and hoops are very classic. So this is a little departure from what you probably already have, and yet these are never going to lose their luster. That's all 18 karat gold beads. Yes. Thank you. The golden one, the golden tourmaline's gone. The trillion is gone that we just had. Now we've got our 18 karat. This is a 6 millimeter right here. I don't have a size, so I'm just going to measure it for you. I'll get you a millimeter size on that smaller seed pearl real quick as we take a look at the close up, and then I'll try one on for you. And we'll give you the measurement. But that seed pearl actually has a millimeter size of 3.5. So we can add that, Tony, to the description. It's not in our description that they're going to get, but it is a 3.5 millimeter seed pearl that's on the outside base of the earring. Now, also, let me show you the length here that you're getting with the ruler as they are. This is how they're going to arrive to you. But because it's a flexible memory wire, you can make them a straight up and down stiletto style. They're a little over an inch. We'll call them 1 1/8, but obviously you can change it. Did I just shorten the earring? Yes, I did. You want a smaller hoop one day? Because maybe you're wearing a big chunky necklace. That's my rule of thumb. If I'm wearing a big necklace, I got to go smaller on the earrings. When I'm wearing big earrings, which I usually am, I usually do a smaller necklace or no necklace at all. So I just changed the shape. So it really is, I hate to even put a shape, length up there, Tony, actually, because it can be anything you want it to be. It can be shorter, it can be longer. It can be actually, if you want to do this, let me actually use 2 hands here, because if you want to just straighten it out, and guys, it'll always go back. This is not a big deal. If you want to have a great stiletto style, you can do that too. So one day, maybe you're not into a hoop, you want to do a drop, maybe you're getting a little more dressy, it's going to be a wedding you're going to. I just made this a stiletto drop in a matter of literally seconds, and I made it a stiletto straight up and down drop, all because there's flexible jewelry grade wire inside of the 18 karat gold beads. So again, one little turn, twist, and movement, and you can really build them into whatever shape you want. If you want the pearl at the base, you can do that. And then again, you just kind of finesse it. Use both hands to finesse it and round it out, and then they go right back and they stay where you want them to be. So it's really incredible. You knew me, I'm the hoop girl, so I'm going to put them on as a hoop for you. And we're going to do better than even, well, this is supposed to be $5.99 a pair. And I would encourage you, operators, we can do several of these. So they're all identical, they're all yellow gold. So what we can do is, I would think about maybe getting multiple pairs as well, because you never know what gift-giving occasions are going to come up. I think we know a lot of them are happening in the next few months, right? So this would be something, looks like you spent a fortune, you didn't have to. I love that backing that's still 18 karat gold, but it just gives you that easy to grip. And they're under $500. $4.99 they're not. I'm just going to set them in the ear here just to show you, and it just kind of, again, just put it back in a hoop style. I mean, really do what you wish here. I mean, I got a little zigzag in it if you want to do that. You can have some fun with them, but it's really simple and easy. So take another look at them. We're going to show you what we can do here, and then I'll get you a little more of that classic hoop design. I would probably just leave them as the hoop. I mean, but again, it's kind of nice to know that you can be your own jewelry designer without having to have to pick up anything to solder anything, right? You're not having to solder, you're not having to do any kind of fancy tools, nothing, right? You're not cutting gemstones, but they're actually going to be, well, how about this? $4.99, $3.99? Now let's skip it. Let's go even lower than that. How many would you like? That's the thing I would encourage you to think about. With $100 off each pair, and we're busy on the phone lines, think about how many would you like to have? How many could you gift? Could it be that perfect thing to get for all the bridesmaids in the wedding party? Would it be the perfect idea to get for all the daughters, granddaughters, nieces, all of those girlfriends that you meet with every couple of weeks and you guys go to brunch or lunch, right? And you want to get them the same thing. How beautiful are those? And you're giving pearls and 18 karat solid gold. And it's not even going to be $3.99 a pair. They're actually $299. It actually makes them $199 at checkout, yes indeed. and we're going to give those 60 seconds. I don't think they're going to last. We don't have a lot of quantity. Obviously, there's consistency through what they look like because all those pearls are bright, gorgeous flashes of that luster we love from a cultured pearl. Highly pink and purple as well. Operators, will you let me know how many you're taking too so I can keep track? Because obviously, I think a lot of people are going to get more than one. How many? Thank you. Another pair going out. So $299 turns into $199. So think about it. You get 5 pairs for under $1,000 after your discount, which is really exquisite, and so many different ways to wear them, but they're going to come as they are in a hoop like this. That's semicircular, open in the back, post and butterfly backing in the hoop. So fun to kind of play with, and again, you can make them shorter hoops if you want to. You could get them down to about 3/4 or a ½ an inch if you wanted to. You can get them into that longer drape or drop in that stiletto style. It's totally up to you. But that's the thing, versatility in jewelry, not something you usually get a lot of. So the idea that these are really flexible, and then you had a question, Joyce, or did you pick something up that you wanted to tell me about? All right, so the hoops are already just, they continue to go out. Then we've got coral by the yard. Have you seen our Mediterranean coral by the yard? We have that. I have literally 4 pieces left from the hour. We've shown you a lot of jewelry. I have 4 pieces left. The green Paraiba, the black opal out of Australia's Lightning Ridge, the carat 75, and I have 2 pendants, including Alexandrite and diamonds and ruby that was a full necklace. So we've got, that's all we have left from the show besides some of our diamond pieces that we've got a little bit of quantity on. And then I have a one-of-a-kind fire opal, a one-of-a-kind pair of Russian demantoids as well. The top of the hour is about to kick off, and so we'll make sure that everybody is welcomed in to our big Saturday here on our Memorial Day weekend 2024. MD Dub is here. Boy, what an important weekend that we honor and remember all those incredible men and women who made the ultimate sacrifice, and we welcome you into our Saturday morning or afternoon, depending on where you may be. I'm Lauren Blair. Glad you're with us today. We have 2 hours left in our Saturday edition. This is a Memorial Day sale event, so it's going to be going on all the way through the weekend. That includes tomorrow morning, and that also includes Monday night as our finale. We're so glad you're here because these are the most incredible discounts you can imagine. We're bringing down prices. We're giving you $100 off absolutely everything, so it is the time to shop up a storm. Get your favorites, and what we just had was a $199 pair of 18-karat gold and pearl earrings. So we're going to take a last look at those if you just tuned in and joined us. Glad you're with us today. And again, what we've been doing is a lot of requests. So if you have requests, please get those in. We're happy to help out with those as really all the way through the day. But we've got a couple of great top of the hours. So let me show you what's coming up now. It's Morganite. I know it's one of our favorites here, so we're going to see that on the way. And here it is. 1124021 is coming up. Oh, this is a beauty. It really, truly is. And we're going to move those aside, and those are still available if you'd like them. Here comes our Morganite in the rose gold. This is another one that just, oh, be still my heart. Look at how beautiful this is. A lot of gold presents. It's going to be one choice in gold color, and that is the rose gold you see here. Looks incredible, does it not? It's a very impressive style. However, this has got the burnished diamonds on the sides, a trio of those. So you're going to see you've got a really good look there. But also, check this out. It's a cushion cut 2-carat Morganite in that cushion cut square style. It's 2 carats, 16 points in diamonds, rose gold only. And come on, wheel. There it is. That's a good look. So it kind of feels almost like the presents we're seeing all over the place in signet rings with a little more substantial metal weight first, gold weight first, and then you've got that almost like a plateaued top across the way that looks so incredible, and then just a few diamonds that are scattered in, almost like a celestial design, the way it feels like a constellation of diamonds set within your gold. Rose gold only, $19.99 original price. Oh, we're doing a lot better than that. A lot better. So remember, this is our big sale event. It goes on for 2 more hours today, and that's it. And then we know it's a busy traveling, and you know, I hear it's the busiest travel weekend since the year 2000, which is, wow, it's a lot of years. So I think a lot of people are on the go. So do your shopping when you get to be here with us so you know that you don't miss out on the sale. You don't want to wake up on Tuesday morning and go, oh my goodness, I missed out on the big sale. And this is why we're making it really easy on everything we show you, so that lowest prices ever, best values possible. Take a look at this on the hand as well. Beautiful way to go here. It's so pretty for the pink lovers and the rose lovers and the people that like the really blushy tones and those makeup colors that look good on everybody. This is such a really contemporary, modern, but heavyweight ring at the same time. Really well made. It's actually going to go with everything, and we're doing it for under $1,000. I was thinking $999. Let's take it a step further than that. Big top of the hour is here. Rose gold only. Tell us the size you need. And we're going to make this one only $888 instead. And that makes it $788 at checkout. So just dropping and dropping and dropping prices as low as we can go. I kind of had a feeling this would be requested. Marcy wanted to say, do you think you might have the OG Wonder Ring? I do. It's a carat 03 and we'll bring it out. So that's coming up next. Yes, we'll upgrade you. We'll go to the biggest Wonder Ring we do in the white diamonds. It's the icon that started it all. So Marcy, stick around. I think a lot of people listen. A lot of people are going, oh no, I'm not Marcy. I can't shop those Wonder Rings. You will be able to at its most incredible value. So get ready for that. $888 turns into $788 on Morganite. And we're giving it 30 seconds. We got to move. So a lot to get to, and look at how beautifully finished. What we did was we never want to take away from stones that are ultimately clean if we don't have to. So there is still an under gallery, but it's going to really mimic the shape of the stone so that it's just adding as that beautiful, almost like I call it like a scaffolding. I know that's not the most romantic or elegant word, but it kind of reminds me, it just sets it up. It's still giving you comfort built into the band, but you've got that really great way that it's not interfering with the inherent clarity the stone is supposed to bring us, and you see it right there. So that'll be $788. What a value that is. And when you feel this ring, that's going to be the impressive part at first, and then you'll let the stone wow you and those big diamonds, and 16 points only among 6 stones there. So they're good sized stones. Allison, what were you just shopping for? Thank you. We got more requests coming in. I'm so excited. We've got so many of them, and that's great news. Now, I've got our all-time bestseller coming up right now. You don't have to wait. This is not exempt. We're bringing it out, and it's, oh, this is not good. We don't have a lot of them to go around. I actually have all 3 gold colors for you. I'm actually going to start with the yellow because I like to have the yellow and then the white and then the rose stacked together so you can really see the similarities but also the differences that you're getting here in different gold colors. This is the all-time bestseller that is, it's really the ring that launched 1,000 ships, because I think that just about every designer I know, just about every shopping network I'm familiar with, they've all done their own version, oftentimes with simulants or lab-grown diamonds, by the way, which normally are even more money than what we do on the real deal, the VS diamonds that you love. This is the world favorite. I mean, this has been like, seriously, it's made international headlines because of the amazing versatility it brings. It is item number 1110489. There's only a few item numbers out of billions that I've memorized, and this is one of them because it is just that icon, that favorite, the price that's never changed since it debuted, which was years and years ago. This is 103. We brought you the 53-pointer earlier, which was the mid-size double row Wonder Ring. This is the original. This is the large one. This is what's meant to wow, and it will. Should really be called the Wow Wonder Ring or the Wonder Wow, because that's what it does. It really is. When you start stacking, and you can always just get one and wear it by itself. But the idea is that also you can build and put 2 together or 2 around another ring and suddenly have the most amazing ring guards. When you get to, you'd be looking at 206 in diamonds overall, that you're stacking, that you're adding, that you're building around other rings you already have. You see all 3 gold colors, which we rarely have for you. And also, I'm going to show you what one looks like on the hand. I love it as a pinky ring. I love it as a thumb ring. Honestly, there's no wrong way to wear it. This is why also a lot of people come back, not just to get 2 to build as ring guards, but they come back to get another one in a smaller size for a pinky ring. Or they come back to get one in a larger size for an index finger ring. Because how chic does this look? Pointing up towards the hand or away. Honestly, play with it. That's what it looks like as a pinky ring. Amazing. It looks great on the ring finger, the middle finger, the index finger, and a thumb ring. I love it as a thumb ring. How many would you like? 1 of each. They're getting a white and a yellow and a rose. And yet it's going to be that iconic price that has never shifted up. Well, today it's shifting down $100. But this is a ring that costs a lot more to make today than it did when it debuted 7 years ago. And it's not even going to be that $1777 it could very well be today. It's so much better. It's so affordable. This is why you stock up, because you've got $100 off each and every one of them. So you're not paying $1,777 or $1,500. You're not paying $1,499. You're not paying $1,000. That's what it looks like there. I love this on the ring finger as well. This one's a little smaller size at the moment. I don't think I can get, let's just put on the ring finger anyways. Let's force it on. That's what it looks like on the ring finger. And then you can imagine putting another ring in the middle and then another wonder ring, maybe the opposite direction. How beautiful this would be. Ring guards stacking together, lining them up, whatever you want to do, but it's not 14, 13, 12, or 11. It's not $10.99. Somebody just took 3. Someone else over here is taking 2 in white. This is what usually happens, but there is no better time. Hear me out on this. There's no better time. This price does not go lower. It can only go in one direction, and that is up. If this is here for a certain amount of time and remade, it has to go up to adhere to today's gold and diamond pricing. That is why you take today's price, which is actually under $1,000. We're doing our original price. It's been the same for 7+ years running, and it's only $999. Then today is why you pick it up. It's $899 today. And that means you get $200 of savings if you get 2, $300 of savings if you get 3, $400. You get my drift here. This is why you stock up. This is why you get multiples. This is why you get new gold colors that you don't yet have. You got to do it today because they're $899 instead of $999. And they just take everything you already have and make it better. Take pieces that you don't wear anymore. That's where fine jewelry is that weird thing where a lot of times if it's clothing that we bought years and years ago and it's not your style anymore or it doesn't fit or whatever, you just donate it, right? But jewelry is too valuable to do that. You just don't give jewelry away unless it's usually like passed down to a significant person in your family, right? Like a daughter, a granddaughter, a sister. That's the thing. We don't just discard jewelry. It has meaning, it has significance, it has value, probably higher value today than it did when you bought it. The beauty of this is it breathes new life into the pieces you don't wear anymore because maybe they're just not your style. For me, when I started shopping for fine jewelry, I was on a different budget than I am today. You know, as a grown woman who's been in the business now a while, I have a different budget today, as I think most of us would, than when I was in my 20s, which is when I started this business. I was in my very early 20s, and that's the thing. I just, some of the pieces I bought back then aren't really maybe my style today, but suddenly you add a wonder ring and everything changes. So glad we have it for you. $9.99 turns into $8.99. Highly recommend it. It's really where you start. It's where, like, if I'm talking to a new shopper out there that has no idea what we do or the types of jewelry we do, or you're newer to the show and haven't been watching for years, this is the place to start. And I know for any jewelry lover, it instantly takes everything you have already and makes it better. And if you're thinking, how can one ring fit with everything? You don't know what my collection looks like. How do you know it's going to look good with my pear shape and my oval ruby and my pear shaped white diamond and my big marquise Tanzanite? That's why it's called the Wonder Ring. It really is a wonder how it works with everything. We're going to ship turquoise next by request, and this is going to be 111-1054. For who? Oh, this is what, okay, so maybe she missed out on that pear shape and is looking for something a little different. Well, here it is. This can be men's or ladies, actually, because it's a nice substantial ring. And please, by all means, keep calling on the Wonder Rings because they're must-haves. They really are, and you cannot go wrong on the Wonder Rings. So here we are with our turquoise. Men's or ladies, depending on, you know, honestly, it's not too big. It's a mid-sized men's ring, which makes it a great bold ladies ring as well. It's going to be a 2-carat-31 oval on the Sleeping Beauty turquoise. It has 9 points in diamonds. They're just lined up on the sides. There's 3 on one side, 3 on the other in that kind of notch design that you have, but it's also going to be finished on the inside. Lots of gold here, that's for sure. And look at that, all these interlocking circles making that undergallery so it's as decorative as it is functional, and it really looks good, doesn't it? So we're going to help you right now. Let's help you own this one. Really important piece. Yellow gold, white gold, or rose gold. I have the opportunity to change this in the gold color. I love a turquoise and yellow gold. Try it if you haven't already. Looks very rich in the yellow gold, but it looks great in the white gold as well here. But it's actually going to be, wow, this is always one of my proudest values. And I'm happy to say that for this MD Dub weekend, we're bringing it really, really low. Better than $9.99, which I'm so proud of that price. That price is amazing, but look at this on the hand, and it's a very rich color blue. This is less of the green blue and more of a true blue. I wouldn't say sapphire blue, but really got a nice saturation to it. And it's only gonna be, oh, it's gonna be here for probably 30 seconds if we're lucky. And that's because it's not even gonna be $9.99. This is before $100 off. Take a look at how much gold you're getting there. There's your side profile you have. This is significant. This is substantial. This is weighty, and yet it's got that great design down the sides. We're going to make it $888, which in turn makes it $7. $788 at checkout. So you've got a value there, no doubt about it. And we're going to size it for you. So size it up, size it down, men's or ladies, obviously up to you. But it's going to be that substantial ring, but made the right way, made to perfection with that finished under gallery, and all for $788. Welcome to our big Memorial Day weekend sale event. It's day one of 3. We've got just, but again, we only have less than 2 hours today, 3 hours tomorrow. 3 hours is our big finale on Monday night. And keep calling on Wonder Rings because they continue to be popular, of course. And then we've got, there is big Tanzanite. I've got one. I've got a 14 karat blue wing block D. I do have some coral by the yard. Coral by the yard. Coral, Mediterranean coral beads that are all solid, very special. Fire opals here, that's a one of a kind. Gold quartz is here. Let me know who's got the turquoise. That's $888, but it'll really be $788. White, yellow, rose. There's even a pink sapphire that's certified. I don't see that very often. Really good pink sapphire in a radiant cut. Love that idea. So we're gonna keep on moving. We got about 30 seconds already with that one, so we'll just keep on moving. We'll rely on you to make the call. Okay, so this is our very last call on this necklace. We have a couple in white, and I mean literally a couple. I have 2 in white gold. I have a few more than that in the yellow that you see here. I always, yes. Sure, again, here's the under gallery real quick on the turquoise once again. Take a look at that. So like I was saying, it's that concentric interlocking circle that we do all the way around. So there is your under gallery. Yeah, I know for $788, you're probably figuring that's hollowed out. There's no way that's solid. There's no way that's built from the inside out. It is. It's got that full under gallery to it. So you got that. So there it is, lined in diamonds on the side. Now I'm going to go back to the hand here because this is that very important last call on coral by the yard. Now, the interesting thing is pretty much every single time I've had turquoise by the yard, which by the way, they're sold out. So I hate to even mention it, but we lose our minds when we have the turquoise by the yard. This is its counterpart. And coral and turquoise are some of the most well-known opaque gems out there. Keep in mind, I have 2 in the white gold. I have the rest in yellow gold. There aren't many to go around. This is 1116380. It's a very important necklace. It's solid gold. Every 2 inches or so, there's a coral bead that continues all the way around, with the exception of just where you have the adjustability. There's a spring ring closure and 3 different lengths you get to choose from day by day, 16, 17, 18, yellow or white gold. So you're getting, let's see, 2, 4, 6, and 8 stones all together. It's $880. So they're a little more than a carat in each bead, each rounded, spherical bead. There's no front, there's no back. If it turns, it's no big deal. It's all completely rounded like a pearl. So you've got those 5mm stones. Is if you're a little more comfortable seeing opaque stones in millimeter, we got it. If you want carat weight, you got it. And it's yellow gold or white gold only. Operators, you'll have to let me know. This is, to me, this is if you could possibly kind of define summertime into a necklace, I think this is it. And the consistency of these corals, they're not that light angel skin coral that's pretty, but it's pink. It's not that light orangey color. This is that true orangey red, which is what makes it the best out there in the Mediterranean coral. And it's a full necklace, so another great giftable, I think. And those are gonna go all the way around. So it's summertime and it's hot and sticky and muggy and you put the hair up. Well, you're seeing coral beads all the way around. Or you're deciding, I have the short haircut, or you're just putting the hair back and up or tucking it into a hat. This is where you've got all the beads all the way around. And isn't that what's great? I'm talking about hats. I'm talking about casual. I'm not talking about a collar that you're putting on for the wedding you go to once a year. I'm talking about put it on every day, layer it with your diamonds by the yard, layer it with the turquoise by the yard if you are so lucky as to have one of those. They're beautiful together, and it's going to be under $1,000 to do it, white or yellow only. This is our very last call on this one. It's got to go, and it's not even going to be $888 or $777 or $699. We got the value you need. And I think the value you want for getting even multiples and giftables, and obviously one size fits all because you've got those 3 most classic sizes built in, and it's also $599, which then makes it $499 at checkout. So you got a huge value there on your coral. Let me also show these up close because I want you to see what they look like together. There's no if it were turquoise, we'd talk about matrix, right? That's not the case here. These are solid color. There's no almost that, like if you had a high and low of the darker and the lighter, it'd be like a marbled effect. That's not the case here either. And then we'll show it up against the neckline for you as well. But this is diamond cut link chain still. So it's got that really nice sparkle to the chain. Remember, 14 karat gold chains right now are about $600. So we're giving you the 880 in the coral for free. And then you've got, again, not just any chain, but the adjustability. And I just think that when it comes to something you're going to wear all the time, this spring, this summer, as it gets really, really, you know, hot. And then, of course, you're thinking, well, am I putting it away at holiday time when it's Thanksgiving and the fall leaves are turning? No, it's a very autumnal color, given that it's those really high-end red and oranges. So this works all year round, as jewelry tends to do. But it's also just, I feel like coral, for whatever reason, coral and turquoise to me feel like summertime. All right, so we have only one left in white gold. Operators, is anybody else getting a white gold? Jason or Allison, anybody? Because I only had 2 to start and Jess got, which one? Yellow. Okay, Jess got the first white gold, which means I literally have 1 white gold left and that's it. And I want to show it on the neckline from a distance, Tony, for everybody as well, so they can see how big those stones are from a distance away. And there you see, again, spring ring closure, 3 adjustable lengths, looks going to, oh, think about it on that sun-kissed glow that you have when you're out in the sun a little bit this weekend, right? And you're on vacation and you've got that with a sundress or a linen suit or a pant set, right? It adds, you know me, I love the color red because it goes with everything. It's, I think, the most versatile color you can wear. So as accents and accessories, like I invested into a really nice red hat a few years back because I know that it's always going to work, right? And it's different. Everyone's got a black hat, everyone's got a brown hat, right? I wanted something with a pop of color, but what's gonna be worth investing into that, you know, it's gonna work with everything. And it's amazing how one little pop of bright color that's unexpected can really change an outfit. Anybody else getting a white gold? Because we only have 1 left, and I do want to alert the public when those are sold out. And I'll show it once again up close so you can see the beauty of these Mediterranean coral beads that you have that are so consistent in their color all the way through. 880 of total carat weight. Anybody else getting the white gold, or are they all yellow? Because I'm down to 1 left in the white gold, so we want to alert everybody when those are completely sold out. Okay, and then next. Awfully nice to get a necklace for $4.99, and that's what you're paying, $4.99. That is all you're paying. So next up, you know what I think goes really well with the coral is a fire opal. This is like the gem, the faceted gem equivalent right there. What do you think? So I just think it would be a natural progression to show this opal next. Shall we? Let's do the fire opal next. Keep calling on the necklaces. Yellow gold's fine. We have 1 left in the white gold only. We're going to move on from 6380, but I do want to make sure you still get in on those. This is one of the most beautiful fire opals. I know they're all stunning, but this stone is just every bit the essence of the word fiery. It's 112-1552 is your item number here. Isn't that a gorgeous statement stone? It's a 6 carat 13, but it's going to look double that. Then we have the big diamonds on the sides, and you get these sections of pave rounds, trillion shape overall, and it's got 39 points there in diamonds in the yellow gold, or change it. You can change it to white or rose if you'd like to, but there's something magical about getting that piece with the coral. I think one really should go with the other, and of course they do give me a little bit of those the poppy color as well, which is so significant this weekend. Here's what we'll do. We'll blow it out. $49.99 is where it started. Boy, this has got like 17 markdowns on this bag. There's a lot of reduction happening here, but of course our final reduced price today, bringing it down to its lowest it can ever go. And then of course your extra $100 is our gift to you, just for saying thanks for being with us on this Memorial Day weekend holiday. And it's going to be well under that tough off price as well. We're actually not even doing $2,500 on this. There's been a lot of markdowns en route to 25. We're doing better than 24, better than 23. I'm getting it down to $22.99, and then it'll be $21.99 for 1 caller. Good luck. That is the most incredible fire opal. Of course, that's the one you get because these are also one of a kinds, and that one is too. So that is amazing. Amazing. So that's very, very, very important. Okay, here we go. All right, let's go. let's go onward and upward. I got to make sure. I really hope that goes. That's such a good one. I think it's the only fire opal I have for the weekend too. So unless you have a certain request, we can check on availability, but I think that's all I got scheduled in the fire opal for you. And then we're going to show you demantoid earrings with yellow and white diamonds. We've got a couple wheels to show you as well. Aween is here, which is one of our most scarce of all gemstones. We've got that, and a blue sapphire round, and a big Tanzanite is here, and diamond studs are here as well in a cluster design. Loving that one. So all the great pieces. This one's only $21.99. Let me try it on really quickly here for you, because that fire opal, as opals, whether they're crystal opals, black opals, or fire opals, they're all going to look bigger than they weigh. How about that for a rock? Look at that. Gorgeous piece, isn't it? And that never quits. With the fiery element, it's still got reds and oranges really together here, blended as they are, looking so, so good. $21.99. I did not see that coming. So let me know if you'd like that one. Do not be shy about these bigger pieces, because they are really the ones that are the reduced. They're reduced more than everything else, actually. And so here we go. Coming up, we've got also, let's get to this little blowout wheel. Some very important pieces here on the way. Some of our most extraordinary. And you got this. Look at this. This is Aween. How about that one? Oh, my goodness. Oh, it's like a little floral with leaves and everything. That's so good. And this is one of our bigger stones. I had a request for this, actually just this stone the other day, which drove me to look at our inventory and what we had. And it was a really... again, if you've not been familiar with this stone, and there's our Patriotic, and we have one more for you. But honestly, if you're not familiar with Aween, it is just a very, very scarce stone, one of the most rare and unusual in the world. It's got a bright blue color in the gem quality material like you see there. Then we have sapphire, and then we have Alexandrite. My goodness. So we've got some really good stones, and of course that Alex has a little bit more elongation to it as well, which makes it very unique, very saturated color. That Alexandrite's a 34 pointer with 63 points in diamonds. Then we're getting you the Aween, which is a big one. Remember, these are large in 1 point and 2 point sizes. This one is actually a 14 pointer in platinum right here in the middle. I love the vines and the leaves on the side. And then this is our Patriotic round unheated stone, stays in the 14 karat white gold, and it has diamonds on the sides too. This is one of the few and rare pieces that we have diamonds paved on the profile. Look at that, all finished. And then all the basket is a floral. Because why? Well, Patriotic means lotus blossom, so it's kind of cute that they made the whole basket that holds the stone like a floral. And we're going to make this really, really interesting. It's all three pieces are at one price. It's our biggest blowout price on all. You take which one you love, no problem here, except they're all one of a kinds and they stay as is, except for the Alexandrite. I can change that. But as far as the pink pod, that Patriotic, which is unheated, by the way, this one's going to stay in, well, actually, this one's going to stay in the platinum, because platinum stays in platinum, right? Then we have our Patriotic that stays in the white gold. That's 14K. That's an unheated round. It's a 62 pointer. And then we go over here to that Alexandrite that is elongated. That Alexandrite's a very, very nice stone, 34 points. And we're going to make them all one price. And they started at $49.99 and up. I'll tell you the most rare, and they're all rare. This is our rarity wheel. That's why it's super rare. It really is. They are crazy rare. Okay, I made a decision. I'm not going to ask for what we were planning on asking today, was just $2,999. Again, you're going to definitely want to get in very early. Very early, because they're not going to be $29.99 after all. This is prior to your discount. This is the only way to get these pieces at this price. I really don't have anything else like them throughout the rest of the inventory. Alexandrite at its highest level of color change, that goes from blue-green to red. Then we have the Aween there. That is the prettiest and one of our larger stones we have at 14 points. They're extremely rare, but they're still gem quality and they still are durable enough for everyday wear. And then we've got the beautiful Patriotic round, super cool, unheated. Let's just get them out of here. Not even $19.99. Ooh, they're going to fly. They're going to really go quickly. And you may just want to take all three. Take them all, because that's how collectible. If you're a collector, you're going to dig all three of these pieces, but they're not $1,500, $14.99. Are you kidding me? This is unbelievable value. They're not $14. They're not $13.99 either. We're going even lower. We're making this your deal today. and you don't have to pay even $13.99. This is so unheard of for these three. Just take them all. Take them all. Rare as can be, no doubt about it. We're going to make them $1,299 a piece, and that makes them $11.99. Yes. Which one? All is that? Does that mean all three? Okay, gotcha. Let me try that on first. That one's gone. That's our Halloween. It's 112345. Spoken for. Look at that beautiful floral. That was platinum. Platinum, 14-point Halloween and 54 points in diamonds on that platinum piece. Then we go back to our wheel because we got the Patriotic and the Alexandrite, which are here for you. Remember the Patriotic, 62-pointer. Right, let me move this one over here, as a matter of fact, and we'll just move this one off to the side. The Patriotic round is unheated. It's 1124098. That would be our 62-point unheated. We've got backed up calls. So we only have two pieces. They're one of a kind each. You can change the gold on the Alex, but not on the pod. The pod stays in the white gold. You've got diamonds around every detailed side here. It's amazing. There are diamonds on the profile of the band. There are diamonds all the way lining the basket. Which one? You got it. Alexandrite's gone. 1122418. I'll try it on. That was the 34-pointer with 63 points in diamonds, but elongated oval, so it looks even larger than 34 points. And then we have that one spoken for. One left. It's 1124098. Right there. The unheated round Patriotic sapphire. Amazing. And that'll be $11.99 as well. Congratulations, just about sold out on those. Got to keep moving. Lots and lots to get to, and of course requests, keep those coming. We are just reaching the halfway point of the show, so we'd love to hear what you're looking for. Figure that out, find it for you, and do all of that. But coming up, there's a blue sapphire, round, it's gorgeous, to die for. We also have an emerald. We also have a big Tanzanite, and we do have a yellow diamond deal as well. And then, guys, we've gone through so much jewelry in the first 90 minutes. I don't have that much left to show you that they gave me. So you got to tell us what requests, because I'm through most of the jewelry here today so far. So it's not going to, and all these one-of-a-kinds are just going. Let us know on the Patriotic. That's an unheated stone, by the way. So completely natural in the color, the pinks and the oranges together, which is beautiful if you want to go larger, like a carat 56. I do have a pink sapphire that's also unheated. This is the difference between pod and pink. This has a pinky purple lavender hue. It's a radiant cut, and it's certified. This is a classic too. Item number 1118127 here. So the Patriotic is the only one available from that wheel. So let me know there. And then here we go with the certified by AGL 156 unheated pinky purple blue. It's got really three tones together, and those are really big diamonds on the side. 27 points in total. That means you've got a very important size there. They're about 13.5 points each. Those are huge round brilliants. Take a look at that. Look at the inside, the way that's finished. Here we go. Let me try it on. This one needs a little polish to that surface of the stone as well. I'll do that. Then we'll try it on. Then I'm going to show you the cert that goes with it, because the cert is on the stone itself. That is a fiery, almost neon type pink sapphire when it's got those tones. And this is the cert from AGL. It was done back in 2021, pink sapphire. There's the photograph sealed by that hologram. And then you've got your carat 56. It's a 5.8 by 6.6, and it's a radiant with a vivid pink color and no indications of treatment, no heating. Thermal treatment means heat, so no indications of any heat treating, and there are your signatures and the information on the labs where the AGL has their field offices. This one's gonna be a big time blowout right now. Take a look at it up close. It's solid 14K. That's a nice big stone to get a carat 56. And we're going to blow it out for you. This has been $49.99. But as this sale event dictates, it's time to let this one go. Nothing can stay here. Nothing stays behind. Everything's got to go. So here's your chance to pick it up and leave it as is, or yeah, actually this one you got to leave it in the white gold, which I think, given that the platform of the gold is what sets the diamond on top, I would recommend leaving it just like that. But we're not going to do 49 or anywhere near it. It's actually going to be, how about this, under $2,000, and we'll keep on going. $19.99 you'd think would suffice. A lot lower than that. Not even 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. We got one. You get the cert for free with it, and we're going to make this $1,499 first caller. That is a gorgeous pink sapphire, and you know, if you watch the show, we don't often see pink sapphires on the program. It's a really tough one to get because we're into the certain level of quality that we expect and demand, and we very rarely have a pink sapphire, especially when it's certified like this with all that natural ability. That color just brings you all that natural liveliness of having a little mix all of the pink and the purple and the blue, which is so attractive. And all that's natural. No heating. It'll be $13.99 at checkout if you'd like it. That's got to go. Are we all satisfied on request now? Okay, so we're caught up on request completely. Let me know if there is anything you want to see. I've got a pair of Russian demantoid drop earrings. They're wild. I know that sounds like an expensive proposition. They should be and they would be, but not today. Memorial Day weekend, one of a kinds, and this one is verifying right now, so we'll see who's got it. And here we go. That's just one of a perfect match pair of Russian demantoids, one of the rarest stones on earth. 1115705 is your item number. This is a one-of-a-kind pair of drop earrings. These stones are over a ½ carat each. There's a carat or two in total here, and they're a match. Wouldn't be any point in doing it if they couldn't match up to begin with, and they do. You get a carat or two there, 35 points in yellow diamonds. That starts the halos, then you get the white diamonds around that. That's another 99 points in diamonds. So 134 is your diamond weight. It's secondary to the ½ carat plus stones you have matched in the middle. And I'll show you the length that they give you. These are awesome. I know they're not for everybody, but they are price-wise. This was a $79.99 earring. It's been dropped. It looks like there's got to be 15 additional discounts here. Today is the lowest we can bring it. Here's your length you're getting. It is a leverback style. It is going to be two-tone gold as is. They've got a little over an inch in top to bottom length. It's an inch and an eighth. And I'll pop one on for you. But the best part is they are so nowhere near what you would pay to even put these together. And I know because I have designed and put together and created Russian demantoid jewelry for many years. They're one of the most valuable stones. So when you start to put them together just in a single ring, that's one thing. But matching up a pair that are over a ½ carat each, that's not easy to do. And then we just loaded it up with diamonds, over a carat and a third. And you're not just stopping at the white diamonds. We've got the white and the yellow diamonds here for you. Here's what they look like from a distance away, just so you can see how that size translates from a little bit further. And then you see those bright neon greens you're getting, of course, dispersion that is diamond-like. So you get all the fire, all the brilliance we love. Let's go back to our wheel, take a look at what we can do here, because they are going a lot lower than even $2,500. So glad you're here to see this deal, because they're not 25 or 24. They're not even good. I can't believe it. They're not even $23.99. This is a major value. That's what one looks like. Let me show you the other one up front and close up. That's going to be $2,299 only for the Russian demantoid, one pair of earrings only. And boy, do we have a lot of requests. So it looks like we've been really building up the requests here off in the back. So we're ready. We got all kinds of requests coming up for you. Heart-shaped blue sapphire. Yeah, I just had this on Thursday. And then we've got a men's emerald, and we've also got my diamond designer ring I love so much. So that's it on the Russian demantoids. They'll be $21.99 at checkout. And the pink sapphire, is that one gone or still here? Carat 56. Who's got that beautiful pink sapphire with the cert? Did you get it? Oh, the earrings. Okay, earrings are gone. But Andy, is the pink sapphire still here? I think we're going to check. And then I've got requests coming up because those are gone. Congratulations. Thank you. So let's get started with this heart-shaped blue sapphire. And again, if you made any of these requests, feel free to come on in now, because we don't want anyone else taking your request. Oh, Linda's wanted. Okay, so Linda wanted to see our blue sapphire from the other night. It's item number 1122388. Thank you so much, Linda, for the request. It's our heart-shaped blue. It's our only heart-shaped blue sapphire. Okay, pink sapphire with the cert is still here at $14.99, so keep that in mind. And then here we go with our 108. Gorgeous royal blue. It also has 70 points in diamonds, double halo and diamonds down the sides. In the yellow now, you don't have to leave it that way. And it's going to be, do you know this started at $49.99? And now it's only $1,399. But today you get it for $12.99 because it is $100 off. Then we've got an emerald men's ring coming up. Men's or ladies really could be, but it's definitely sizable enough to be a men's ring. And this one, let's try it on. Here's what it looks like. And I just encourage you to think about, if you rather have all those white diamonds set in white gold and have that backdrop of gold just disappear behind them, that's no problem. I love that we're bringing prices down and still changing gold color when we can. So let's see who's got this one. I don't think that's going to be long for this world. And then that one's gone. Congratulations. And then here's our men's emerald, which is 1121692. Well, look at this emerald. That is one smoking hot, stunning, clean emerald. We love that. That's a good one. And then we'll see. I don't know if we have that, Denise. Do you think we have the little Lolo's ring, Andy? Okay, we're going to check for you, Denise. I just saw your request. Tony sent it from YouTube. Yeah. This one's for Ronald. Hi, Ronald. Thank you so much for the request this morning or afternoon. This one's our 1 carat round. It's going to be that beautiful Muso Colombian round, 33 points in diamonds as well. Those are channel set diamonds. Basically that means they're kind of set between 2 rows of gold. So there's no prongs required actually. And then we've got the fully finished undergallery. You'll see that here. You can change the gold yet again on this one. And how about the clarity of the stone through the inside? That looks great. And we're going to make this one, wow, what a discount. See, this is what I love. It's the discount I do first, and then your extra 100 is the bonus. This was $59.99. Now it's not. It's not even close to that. Let me try it on for you too, because this could be a lady's ring as well. Right now it's sized a little larger, but look at that way. Oh, come on now. Look at that round shining. That round is doing it. Where you see all that gorgeous brilliance, that glow from every angle. The whole stone lights up at the same time. Internally, this is such a good look. And it's down to $1,999, but really $1,899 at checkout for a very handsome, very traditional classic, but really it boils down to the emerald. The emerald, which is so, so important. Look at the way that glows. Gorgeous diamond cutting to that emerald. Very rare to see around because it's such a wasteful cut to get in the emerald world, and yet we got it for you there. So the designer white diamond ring is coming up as well. That's going to be 1118612 next, Tony. And then we do have the little, Denise, we've got the little Lolo here. Yay! And we got a lot of busy lines. Thank you, Suzanne. We've got you a great designer ring. Let's see what Tony has to say. Oh, hi, Joanne F. Let me see. Yellow gold diamond bangle. We'll see. Andy, I don't know, Joanne, which, we have a couple. Could you bring me maybe one of our medium-sized diamond bangles that has the diamonds just across the top? Yellow gold if we have it, to show Joanne. That's for Joanne F. Thank you so much. So we'll see if we have that for you. And we do several, Joanne, so if you know what carat weight you want, we do like a 3 carat 80 something, then we do a smaller one. Let me know on the men's emerald, because I think that one's still here at the moment, but this is for Suzanne. You've got, okay, so we're verifying on that one. Let's show, Suzanne, I love this ring, I love this ring, I love this ring. This is another one I would definitely pick out for myself if I had that ability to shop before you guys. I don't, so lucky day for you guys. 1118612. This is a white gold piece, as is. It looks like you have huge ovals and huge pear shapes and huge marquise cut diamonds. They're all baguettes and rounds. It's gorgeous. You can stack. We just had the Wonder Ring earlier, 2 of them actually. You can stack around this at the base if you wanted to. You can. It is our, listen to this, 18 karat gold, 82 points just in the baguettes. They're huge. Then you get another 50 points in the rounds. So you're getting a carat 32 overall. However, it looks like far more than that when you see this on the hand, because it looks like you're wearing a big 3 carat oval. It looks like you're wearing half carat marquise cuts and other shapes around it. This is one of a kind. Let's blow it out. You got the value of a lifetime because it did start at $69.99. Now it is not. We're going to make this a lot easier right now for you. That one's going to be for one caller. Let's blow it out for $24.99. And it'll be $23.99 instead. Today, looking for one caller on that one, and it does sit up a little higher. You can still add rings. Do you see how it elevates though? All your leaves or petals of the floral are elevated. So if you wanted to, imagine this is another ring. You could stack right next to it. So like the Wonder Rings, for example, would line up right next to the base of the ring, right next to the band portion of the ring, if you want to. And you can do that on one side or both. So that's a fun one there. And that one's going to be, again, $23.99 at checkout for a very, it's a high-end decadent ring. I don't know if anything else we do in diamonds that looks higher end than this. It's got that very, very high-end aesthetic to it. Powerful look, big, beautiful baguettes. The baguettes reflect the light. Remember how they do that from the surface? They reflect from the surface, and then they give you that brilliance as well. It's just a fabulous, fabulous ring. And I know we're busy on the line, so we can't get anyone through at the moment, so we're going to wait and see who's got that. Check and verify. And then we've got Denise. Your request is coming up, which I think a lot of people might like here because it's the little Lolo. We only have the rose gold here to show you, but I can do the other gold colors for you. Luckily, it's one of our more affordables of the entire show, and that's going to be very exciting. And it's going to be item number 1110535. So let's get to that one as you're thinking about that diamond ring. We got to keep moving. Here it is, 1110535. This is my smallest version of my famous one links ring that we do. And we've done 3 different versions, a large and a medium, and this is the smaller, so she's called Little Lolo. And because it went Lauren's links, then Lolo's links, and then Little Lolo. So just kind of, again, that really beautiful, very wearable style that we have here for you. And look at that way. It's still done with all the details. The pave link in the middle, The mirror finish links on the side. In this case, usually with the bigger versions, they're really graduated links. This is all the same size link halfway around the ring. You're still going to have little custom details like my signature inside, which right now is upside down. So let me go ahead and show you first the links, how they go. There's going to be 4 links on each side, 9 links in total, of course, and then you've got that beautiful, it's a curb link, so we know how popular that is all time. I was just wearing my new curb link. I designed a necklace for myself with an emerald that I had created, and it was for my birthday this year, and I never do that kind of thing, but I did this year, and I'm really happy with the way it turned out. And it's, of course, it's funny because I picked out a really good emerald for it, but yet everybody only wants to talk about the curb link because I did it in a curb link necklace, and I love it, and it's got an edge to it, and yet that's what everyone's always commenting on, because with that beautiful higher end, wider link, it really shows up. It's reflecting the mirror finishing of the gold. It looks great, but you get something that's wearable. So maybe even a pinky ring, maybe even a thumb ring, right? If you want to incorporate that style into, I mean, it is narrow enough to work there as well as a pinky ring. So it's a really fabulous design. I think that even if you have the other versions, the larger versions, I think that you could still have this style and it looks different enough. So again, you see that once it's made in your size and gold color, I go in there and I hand sign the back for you. That's not signed with a pen, that's signed with a laser. That allows me to kind of sign it by hand on the inside of that sizing bar for you, on one side, the hallmark on the other. So there's that little personalization and custom touch, which just I enjoy in everything. And here's what we're gonna do for you. Great value, huge discount. Yes, it's $100 off, and it shouldn't be. It's far more to make it today than even this price on the air reflects, because what should be $9.99 today is not. We're going to do a lot better for you, make it really simple and easy, and we'll blow it out right now for just $499 for the ring. It'll actually be $399 instead. Let me know if anybody's taking that designer floral ring with the baguettes and the rounds. Sounds like we still have that one hanging out. And this, oh, this piece. So wearable, even stackable because the link is all the same all the way around. Okay, let's keep moving. We've got, I know, requests on the way, so we are working, Joanne, on the bangle for you. We'll hopefully have that out here shortly to show you. And then we're waiting to see, I know we've got busy lines and backed up calls. So do bear with us if you are waiting. It's been a very busy day. It's going to continue to be a busy weekend, big holiday weekend. We're so thankful and honored to have you with us, spending a little bit of your holiday weekend right here. Sales shopping up a storm. This is what it's all about. Great weekend to treat yourself to something very special. But for $399, what do you get in fine jewelry that's $399 with VS Diamonds? Yes. Oh, good. Congratulations. Was that our requester by any chance? That's it. Wonderful. Oh, good. Look at all these requests. So we've got 2 different bangles for you to look at, Joanne F. And then we've got also Sambaran. Ooh, Landy. This is a great one. And then Turquoise. Oh, cool. Was it this specific piece for Mary? Got it. She's looking for a big turquoise. Mary, look what we've got for you. Brand new register. I'm going to show this on the hand because you've got to see the size. Keep calling on little Lolo. $3.99 at checkout. White, yellow. I'm so sorry we don't have the white and the yellow because that's usually what we see go out the door more popularly, is the white and the yellow gold. So really truly think about the white and the yellow gold, because remember, white gold is just all tonal with the white diamonds, but the yellow gold, when you get yellow gold, it actually gives you a 2-tone effect immediately because you have the white diamonds paved in the middle and then the yellow gold beside it. So think about it. Think about one of each. I mean, this is kind of like the Wonder Ring where you kind of just get one of each if you love it. You know, it's one of those that's giftable and stackable and great for anybody who likes a little bit. Now, it's not small. It's not like a teeny tiny little, you know, accent piece. It's got that beautiful pave detail in the middle. It's got all those mirror finish links on the side. You can clearly see it is that beautiful dimension of a traditional curb link. It's very, very popular, as it always is, at a higher price. So we're very excited to bring it. We've got a stunning turquoise with black and white diamonds coming up next. Keep calling on the little Lolos. I'm going to move on here, and then we're going to show you this one. 112-1464. I've got a bunch of requests all lined up, so I don't have any particular order associated with them, so just bear with us on diamond bangles and bear with me on the Zambaran that's coming up. But here it is. I heard we were looking for a new register for something in turquoise in a large size. Here's our 1147 turquoise pear shape. It's all 18K. It looks like a coat of arms or a big family crest that you would see on the wall of a castle in England. It really is special. It's going to come with this chain, which is adjustable. It's a box link mirror finished 18 karat gold chain, fully adjustable, so you can actually cinch it in, so it's up to 18 inches, but it can be shorter as you like. And it's got 28 points in black diamonds. Are there no white diamonds in this one? Because it feels like there are. Let's go up close and find out after I give you the measurement, because that's really important here, because I know she wanted sizable. This is about as sizable as it's going to get in a turquoise pendant. And boy, does that have a lot of gold weight as well. If you look to the side, it's a little over an inch top to bottom, about an inch and an eighth. I'll try it on the neckline for you, show it to you there. Boy, that's a statement style, no doubt about it, isn't it? Look at how that's going to present on the neckline, and nobody's going to struggle to see that one. And this is a lot of 18 karat gold weight. Now let's take it up close as well and show you there what's happening. So we've got the chain through the bail. Oh, it's even got a great finishing to it. Take a look at that, and I'll zoom back. Yeah, it is just black diamonds. Let me show you here. There's no white diamonds. It's just got some texture to the gold, so it almost appears like it's got diamonds when it does not. And then we'll show it to you here. Actually, I was looking at this. Oh, goodness gracious. The chain is caught in the wheel. What I'm seeing is that there are bails in every section, but you know what? You need to have a much tinier chain to put it through those bottom sections. So I would say use the rounded part of the pear shape. That's what you should really use as your bail. I think it's just a little too narrow on the other sides. This one's going to be $14.99 first caller in all that 18 karat gold with the chain included for free. So that's a great way to get a very special piece. Oh, hi, Suzanne. It was you. I was wondering, you know, Suzanne, when I saw the diamond ring and I heard Suzanne, I figured it might be Suzanne in Arizona. And thank you so much. I'm so glad. And I hope you're having a great holiday weekend so far. Just getting going, just getting started. So we've got boy, we have a fun weekend ahead for you. So definitely join us as you can. Thanks again, Suzanne S. Appreciate you. This is $14.99. It'll be $13.99 first caller. Look at the finishing, though, on the inside. That's a full undergallery to that 18 karat gold. Again, that chain will come off that pendant. You can wear that chain with a lot of other things. Let's get to the Zambaran, and then we'll do some bangles. We got bangles for, I know, Joanne's request, but this is going to be our Zambaran garnet cushion cut. It's item number 112. And Andy, you can cut the air too whenever you get a chance. I know you're busy. We can cut the air. Yeah, thank you. So here we go. This one's going to be our Zambaran garnet. It's a 1.5 carat Zambaran cushion cut. And it also is a 1.5 carat with 76 points in diamonds. By the way, the turquoise, oh good, Suzanne, we'll see you tomorrow. Fantastic. Good, I'm glad. This one's gonna be our Zambaran. You really see the color shift, don't you? Pinks, purples, reds, blues, it's all there. And then you get your 76 points in diamond weight. That's a lot. 1123136 is your item number. Still very busy on the phone lines with little Lolo's links. Call and get those as many as you can. But here we go with our 1.5 carat royal Zambaran. It is our cushion. It looks fantastic. It is fantastic. And it's got a halo that is immediately around it, but then almost like a floral-like halo beyond that, giving you over 3/4 carat in the diamonds. They're fabulous. You can have white gold, yellow gold, rose gold, totally up to you on this one. Love that we're still passing along those opportunities to customize, even despite these sale event discounts that we've got going on. Here it is on the hand. Oh, the stone. It doesn't stop. Every time you shift your light a little bit, or the angle of the stone, or what kind of environment you're in, sometimes you see the pinks dominate. Sometimes you see purples, which is what Zambaran means. Sometimes you see more blues flashing through. It's a mix. It's really beautiful. And you know what? It's one of our prized garnets out of Tanzania. This one is going out right now for $999. That'll also make it $899 at checkout for you. And again, in your size and gold color of your choosing. So that's a great way to go. And it's only $899 if you'd like it. And you see how it's not too saturated of a color where it deepens the color so you miss color. You're getting beautiful, bright colors, because again, it's not a color change. That's actually more complicated. Color shift just means wear it. And you see it right here before your eyes, right as it's sitting here up close on that wheel. You see what it's doing. Sometimes purple, sometimes pink, sometimes more cranberry reds, sometimes the blues coming through very strongly. We've got two bangles to take a look at that are going to give you our halfway around design. We've either got large carat weight or a little smaller carat weight. I'm going to show you two great options, side by side, prong and bezel as well. So you've got two different setting styles. So this was thanks to a YouTube request that we had here just a few moments ago. And this is exciting. We're going to start with the big one, which is 1110362. Zambaran is here if anybody would like it. Now, I apologize. This is only in the rows to show you, but we'll do it in the yellow yellow or the white for you. You've got to zoom way back because it's a bangle. So there's a lot to look at here, but this is huge individual diamonds, which then go halfway around the bangle in the front. So you end up with a huge overall carat weight, which is 364. If you'd like to go there, it's going to be a great discount because we're going to get it under at that. Wait a minute. Wait. I saw this the other day, and I remarked to our jewelry department, I said, okay, this one's gone up. And they said, well, what do you expect? It's a ton of gold. It's a ton of huge diamonds. And I remember distinctly it had gone up to $49.99, which is, you know, a little bit over $1,000 a carat. Is that going to still beat everybody in the jewelry world? Heck yes. Diamonds of VS caliber and quality do not go for that price. They are usually $25,000 a carat retail if you find VS diamonds elsewhere, which is a big ask because most retailers are hanging out in the SI universe, right? They're not talking about VS. This is where you get, as we look at it again, 364. I'm going to try it on, but we have another option, so don't fret. First of all, the $49.99, this just goes to show you that we mean business on this sale event weekend because the fact that this has got a new price as of, I believe it was last week. I think it was last Wednesday. It had a new price. And I was commenting on it, thinking, well, that's going to be a challenge because we've always had it at $39.99. Well, guess what? Not only did it go up $1,000 last week, it's not even going to its old price of $39.99. I'm taking it lower than that, plus your $100 extra off, if there was ever time to splurge. And you know you owe it to yourself to get the good stuff, especially on a piece you're going to wear every day, which I think this is. Likely the piece you're going to wear every day, wear it all the time. It's not even going to be $36.40, and why is that significant? Weird number, but that's $1,000 a carat exactly with free gold, and there's a lot of gold. It's an average size bracelet. I do not believe what I'm about to say, but I will tell you, thank you on the Zambaran, I will tell you right now, if you'd like this one, today is the day to get it. It is $2,999 for our 364 biggest bangle we do in the halfway round. The biggest individual diamonds, the biggest diamond weight overall in a single row. That's one way to go. $28.99 will be your discount. I also want to show you what we have in bezel. That's a little bit more narrow. That's going to be out number 1110-360, and I purposely want to leave them up together so you see the difference between the two because I think that'll make the decision a little bit easier for you. It's 1110-360 on the white gold you see in the backdrop. That's actually going to be 49 points in diamonds, but they still look bigger because they're bezel set, and that's lovely. And you've got a great discount on this one too because it's also going to be, well. That is normally $24.99 for this white gold bangle with the bezels. It's actually $1,399 today. So both very wearable, just a matter of what size are you comfortable wearing in your diamonds? Do you like to go a little more large and, you know, oversized and big and bold? Do you want to go a little more sleek with the bezel set and all that gold polishing? It is up to you. Or you could actually get both and stack them and wear them at the same time or wear them separately. Maybe have your daily and your nighttime, right? Maybe one's for the day, one's for the evening, whatever it is. I know you want to see them up close. They're both going to have hinged side closures. They're both going to have that infinity setting style with a double figure 8 safety catch as well. They just snap right into place. I mean, it could not be easier. Here's what the smaller one looks like, and then I'll stack it next to the larger. This is how you put it on. See, it just hinges. They'll both work the same way. They align and slide closed. That's an insert closure. You can see how seamless it is. And then you just lock your figure 8s. You got 2 of those on each side, or one on each side, 2 total. And then let me put on the rose gold. So this is how easy it is. Snap, closed, boom, done. That's it. And then you've got 2 choices here. But do you see what I mean? How they even layer and stack so well? Because you can go with the prong set, like you see in the bigger one here in the rose gold that's here up on the left side. Or you can go with the bezel set, which just gives you a little thinner look. But look how different it looks just because of the, not just the size of the diamonds, but the setting style. Bezel versus prong versus bezel, white gold versus rose. Remember, no matter which bangle you choose, you've got your choice of gold color. So pick the size first. These are both average sizes, which means that they're meant to fit an average size wrist. So that's usually anyone that wears a 6.5 to 7.5. If that's what you wear in a line bracelet, you're going to get our average size bangle. And that's that. Simple and easy. They're really wearable, and they look great layered up with all the other bracelets you have at home as well. So whatever tennis bracelets, line bracelets, bangle bracelets, solid gold, plain gold, whatever it is, you've got options here. Options. Look at that. Isn't that a great look? So you let me know. You're picking your first. Do you want the 364 or do you want the 49 points? Prong or bezel? Then you choose your gold color. This is rose, this is white, but you can still choose yellow as well. And those are two great options. $29.99, amazing. And that one's $13.99 for the bezel set. Let's show them back here up close one more time. I know this is a little harder to gauge in the rose gold. We don't usually see a lot of rose gold diamond pieces, but you do have your traditional color options as well, which I encourage you to think about. And then we've got, this will help you see, this is the white gold with the bezels right there. So two great options, and $13.99 for the white gold, or again, any gold you want. And then we've got the $29.99 value, and those were brought out by a request. So that's what we have in diamonds that go halfway around a bangle. Those are the two options. We've scoured the inventory. We've got everything right there for you, and that is it. Aren't they great? Susan just said she loves the bangles too. I do too. There's something about bangles. See, I'm a bangle girl. Usually bracelet lovers are either line bracelets or bangles, and we're in one camp or the other. I do love the way a bangle stacks, because sometimes when you get line bracelets, they're not as stackable, because just for the sake that they kind of tend to, one can kind of fall over the other, right? Line bracelets, unless they're exactly the same exact size and setting, they can tend to kind of fall and wrap and overlap over one another. This is where you just get simple, straightforward. Because those bangles are made the way they are, they simply just sit, because they have that flush side of gold, so they sit beautifully next to each other. So it's really a fun way to go, especially if you're into stacking up the arm candy. Do that. So thank you so much. All right, let's keep moving. We got a lot to do. I think we're caught up on requests for the moment. We're going to get you some more earrings. We've got some great diamond earrings, and happy Saturday to you, Susan. Glad you're with us, and let's keep moving. Got a lot to show you, but hopefully that helps for all of our bangle girls and anybody who wants a classic, because there are pieces we invest into that we might wear once in a while, and then there's pieces you wear every day, and I think diamond bangles and bracelets, they work that way. They're great for every single day. Let's get to this one. We've got a big yellow diamond. I have a whole wheel of cat's eye chrysoberyls, by the way. So if any of our collectors are into cat's eye chrysoberyls, we got a really good one, but I got to show you this Congolese stone, because you know we couldn't have a weekend like this without our Congolese blue greens. Well, this is one of them. Oh my goodness, the cutting here is everything. It's like a beautiful roval cut here to your blues and greens together. Isn't that great? And that one's going to be 1123864. Let's come back in, because obviously bangles take a lot of room. So we'll come back into ring depth here, show you this 578. Get ready, because you know these are one of a kinds, and we're going to continue to go through. We have 1 hour left, by the way, just 1 hour remaining in the show. So don't want you to wait too long to get those requests in, because we're here now. Let's do it. We got shopping to be done. We got money to be saved. This is 52 points in diamonds around your blue-green Congolese. It's in the yellow now. I got good news. You can change it. Just like Paraibas, most of our Congolese stones have been presented at first in the white gold. Same here. You can go ahead and check it out in the white gold as well if you want to, with still getting this great reduction in price. However, it was $49.99. That's the only reason it's here. Most of my Congolese stones are long gone right after the day one, moment one that it gets on the air. This was one that stuck around just because of that exquisite size, the great cutting you're getting, and the fact that, well, it was $49.99, now it's not going to be. Look at the dazzling effect. We've seen emerald cuts, we've seen cushion cuts, we've seen a few ovals. This is really the roval, and it makes a huge difference in how the light is going to play with this stone. That is the difference maker when it's a roval cut as opposed to a regular oval. There's a different kind of fire and brilliance you get. This one's under $49.99 today. Oh yeah, a lot under. Actually, we can do that $2,500 and make it half off, or we can just keep going from there and actually go lower than that. And it's not even going to be $49 or $25 or $24 or $23. We'll make it $22.99 for the big, almost 6-carat roval cut. Great looking color. It's the blues and the greens. It looks all day long like it's Paraiba, like it's copper bearing, when you don't pay the price tag you would. And we know that because we even have a 4-carat Paraiba here today. I haven't shown it to you yet because it's $40,000 TVON price, kid you not. It is literally $40,000. And it doesn't have any of the clarity this stone has. It's a bigger stone, so it lacks in clarity a bit. This one has all that beautiful, bright clarity we want to see out of some of the rarest tourmalines in the world. So first caller on that one, $21.99 at checkout. Let's keep on rocking. We've got 2 beautiful gold quartz. I do have the big top of the hour, so we're there. Oh my, it's time to talk about anybody who just tuned in. Let's let you know what's happening today for our Memorial Day weekend Saturday edition. We, of course, have the whole weekend of jewelry shopping to do. We're so glad you're with us at TVON. I'm Lauren Blair. We've got 1 hour, actually 58 minutes left in the show. So this is what we've been doing. It's day one of this event. Day one of 3. We only have 3 total days. It's going to be tomorrow morning as well, starting at 10 a.m. Pacific. And then, of course, Monday night is our finale starting at 7 p.m. Pacific. So we want to make sure you're aware, not a whole lot of time to shop. We only have a few really total hours left. But this is where, again, day one is when all the requests come in because you want to get first dibs. You don't want to wait around to the end of the event where a lot of the pieces that you might have wanted might be requested and already sold before you get to see them. So this is the day in our last hour here to get us requests if you have them. Let us know what you'd like to see. There's still a yellow diamond still to come in the show. And we have a big Tanzanite and we have diamond earrings, but I really want to show you this sapphire. It is a little bit of that whole, we're kind of thinking about the importance and significance of this weekend and who we honor and why we honor. And I'll tell you what, I can't think of a better idea. We had some red, white, and blue. Let's take a look at this. This is blue and white and gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous in the red pricing. So that's my red, white, and blue deal, even though the red may not be as obvious, but that's going to be going backwards on cost to make this really simple and easy. Get ready, 112-3193. And again, last call for requests today. We're here. We're in last hour. You got to tell us what you'd like to see. We'll help you. This is where we get to have a blast. It's so amazing. Oh, hi, Emily. Oh, good. Emily just wanted to write in to let us know that she got her Congolese ring that she purchased last Sunday, and she absolutely loves it. And she says it's even better looking in person. Oh, I hear that a lot about a lot of our jewelry, Emily. So thank you so much. I'm glad to hear it, and you're very welcome. Thank you for shopping with me. Let's talk about 72 points on a cornflower blue, true cornflower blue, and of course, the fact it's around makes it even look a little bit more like a cornflower. It's 72 points, and that's going to be a diamond weight of 108. So we went big and bold on this diamond double halo that keeps it classic. Let me know on that Roval Congolese, because at the moment that's still here, we need to move some jewelry in this last hour. You know we do, and you know we're going to have a lot of requests, so get those in. But here we are, looking at a 72-point stunning blue sapphire. All there is to do is dial in, and remember, we're looking at one of a kinds here. So that's the thing. What you see is what you get, with the exception of white diamond pieces. So this is where you want to make sure you're on the lines early when we get back to color as we are right now. This is a classic, but I want to show you, what does 108 look like from a distance? You're going to see it, because that is no small double halo. We do a lot of halo designs. This has got one of those really big, bold presence to it. It's classic at the same time. You've got all that working for you. And of course, we're going to change the gold to whatever you would like it to be. But there comes value. And then there's these extra superstar top of the hour values that are second to none. Here we go with our sapphire. We even had wonder rings earlier. I just need to make sure you know that. If you need to pick up the double row and the smaller or the larger size, we had them. Any of those would go around this ring beautifully, but it's not going to be. And this is the problem with the cornflowers. They're super, super rare. It's a very distinct and specialty color. You don't see it all the time. We see the royal blues, the navy blues, the dark deep blues a lot more often. Those are not nearly as high value as a true cornflower blue, known for having this distinctive shade and saturation that's not only bright, but it's got a little bit of almost like a subtle secondary periwinkle blue. Almost think a little bit of purple to it. It's so subtle, but it's bright at the same time. So you never get too dark. You never get that really dark navy. This is it. And we've got a huge value. And it was $49.99. And that is the only reason it's still here today. To even show this to you during this event is because it was $49.99. Now we get to take it a whole lot lower for you. And it's going to be a one and done situation. One caller takes it, one caller gets it. What can I tell you? It's not going to last. But here's the issue. It's not even $49, $39, $29, or $19.99. There's really no need to do auctions when you're bringing everything below cost like we're doing. So I know that if I'm looking at my notes here, we had this up for auction once for $3,500 open, if that gives you any idea. We were willing at one point to take $1,500 off the price tag to get it up on the auction block. That didn't work, so now here we are, miles away, discounting further, blowing it out today for one caller. And again, white, yellow, rose, your decision. That's up to you. But it's not even 19, 18, 17, 16. It's a sapphire. Bright as can be. Are you tired of looking at sapphires that are so deep and dark, and they look like they might as well be onyx half the time? A lot of sapphires only end up looking like onyx stones. They're too dark. They're too navy, right? Then you're not seeing the beauty of a blue. The blue sapphires sound like a common stone, right? We've heard of it. We know stores have it. We know it's out there. It really boils down to what color specifically are you getting. That's what makes the difference. And when you get a really, really, really bright stone, and when you get that specific cornflower like this is, the whole world changes. I mean, the whole pricing world really changes. So here's what we'll do. $16, no. $15.99, no. We're going to make it even better for you right here, right now. Blowout time is here. We're going to get this one out of here for $1,499 on an actual, honest to goodness, cornflower blue. That is such a good way to go. Oh my goodness, it'll be $13.99 at checkout. Thank you, Susan. You're so kind. Thank you. You are too kind. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. But $14.99 for a sapphire? I think we all appreciate that. That's what kind of discounts happen. We're not shying away from discounting the very, very best. Heck no. That's what we're doing. It's got to go. Let's get you a great piece of jewelry, something to look forward to. And maybe that's the red, white, and blue you needed, right? Again, the blue of the sapphire, the white of the diamonds, but of course, yeah, I'm in the red on the price tag. So there's your whole red, white, and blue for this Memorial Day holiday weekend. And here we go at $14.99, which will really be $13.99. Let me know who's got it. I'm just looking, there are very few pieces left, but I think the Congolese is one of them. And a couple pieces from our very first hour. And we did have a little bit of a special on an opal. So we'll recap a little later so that you get a nice little refresher course. If you just, I get it, it's a busy holiday weekend. So a lot of people are going to come and go and, you know, maybe not sit with us for the entire 3-hour broadcast. So we'll try and keep you updated on what's still here, if anything, and we'll help you out. But that is a really good sapphire, right? It's bright and beautiful. It's just that vivid tone. It's really intense with the colors, but not overly saturated. That's where sapphires, that's always their downfall. You know, sapphires are valuable no matter what. Even the not so great colors are valuable. But to get that beautiful look, ooh, it's bright. And it's just the round diamond cut really makes it a different look when you've got diamond cut in the round like that. So let me know if anybody's taking the sapphire, white gold, yellow gold, rose gold. It'll be $13.99. Where do you get a carat plus in VS diamonds for $1,399? That's kind of what just doesn't make a lot of sense right there. And then the sapphire's free. So huge discount on the mounting, sapphire even better. Also have a 1 carat yellow diamond in an all white diamond bridge. We're still busy on the phone lines. No doubt we're gonna have some requests here. I've shown you just about everything planned for the show because we've been moving in hyperspeed. So please, please, we're gonna have plenty of time for your requests for this last 45 minutes or so. Because I got about 5 minutes left of jewelry to show you, and then we're going to need your requests. Or we can simply recap. But there's just not that much here to recap either. So let me know. Jess, are you thinking about the sapphire? Okay, thinking about the sapphire? Oh, good. Bangle, which one? Bezel or prong? Great. Who's getting it? I'm excited. Job. Don't forget. Oh, I never told you, by the way. On that 364 bangle, each and every diamond is 14 points. I never even told you that. I know you were probably sitting there trying to count the stones. There are 26 stones in that bangle, and they're 14 points each. Think about that. That's a very big deal. So I might just keep wearing that for a bit. That bangle, 364 was the total carat weight. Remember this one? That was the 364 carat weight. Look at that thing shine. Every diamond, this was the bangle we had for $29.99. For 364 in diamonds, they go halfway, all the way across the top from one side to the other. Latches on this side, a little button opening there, so you just pop it on open and then you just lock it into place. And then of course it's got your 2 figure 8s to keep it nice and secure. But here's what I wanted to remind you of as I just fastened that here for you. Each and every round brilliant VS diamond throughout the entire bangle here is 14 points individually. That is massive. No graduation to those stones. Not one is smaller than the next. They're all individually 14 points. And again, it's going to fit an average size. So I wear about I usually wear a 6.5 bracelet these days. This is that fabulous idea that's going to work for the smaller wrists, as well as all the way up to a 7.5. So even if you're a little above average size, it's going to work for you as well, because I got plenty of room there in that oval shape. And then of course, easy on, easy off. Just that little button push releases it, locks into place like that. You've got 2 figure 8 safety because you don't want that going anywhere. Got all those big diamonds to leave right in there. And this is the rose, which I think is, you know, probably the least favorite we're going to choose with diamonds. So think about the white, think about the yellow gold, which are also available. Back to the wheel we'll go. Sapphire looks like that's going out. So congrats on the bangle. I just really got, yeah, yes. Oh, good. Congratulations. Our requester, right? I think so. I think maybe that if it's the same, yeah, I think that might be our requester. I love that. Okay, so coming up, I am going to show you an emerald, and I do have a very large Tanzanite to show you as well because I know how limited we are in Tanzanites overall, and I think we've got some requests coming up, but I do want to flash this for you if you're looking for a 14 karat 01. Ooh, look at the red flash in that cushion cut square. Thank you. We have another Tanzanite pendant actually, and who's this for? Okay, Linda, we got a great request for you, 1124089. So give that some thought there. And I'm going to go ahead and show Linda's request now, which is this super fancy cut. It is a modified trillion. Think like a pie slice, but still with a top portion here that's more squared off, little subtle curve to the base, great triangular facets on the sides. I mean, it's like a combination of many different cuts all together as one. And that's our 7 karat 38. Isn't that a great looking piece there? It's a fun one and just so different and dynamic. Of course, one only like it in this world. And yet that's going to be a 738. And then you get a big diamond. That's a very nice 42-point individual pear-shaped diamond that you have there as well. So it's an extremely important diamond, one single diamond, almost a half carat. It is a natural yellow. Remember, the yellows we bring are always natural in color. They're not treated in any way. And this was our $99.99 piece that no longer is. So we got quite the value for you right now. And come on in on the early side because there's only one. I want to show it to you from a distance away. And did you notice the two-tone gold? So any chain's really appropriate. White gold or yellow gold chains, I think either would work here. So you could really go tonal with the yellow chain in the yellow gold of the bail. Did you notice there's also a diamond right up top? Let me make sure I'm seeing that correctly. Yes. There's a diamond that they did not actually talk about in the description. So there's one white diamond at the very top of the Tanzanite there to kind of cap off that top point, and that's not listed. That's probably a 2 or 3 point diamond individually, and that's set above. So that's not factored in. Just know that it's there. So you've actually got 2 diamonds that you're getting that are going to create this great setting. Here's what it looks like. Lengthwise, it's going to be a little over an inch. It's about an inch and right between an inch and an eighth and an inch and a quarter. I'll show it to you on the neckline here. And there is only one. It sounds like this was a request because it was just here the other day. So chances are, and look how suddenly I'm in a darker light environment. So you're really seeing the darker color that gives. It gets more neon in lesser light. That's what neon does. You get more color saturation the lesser the light you have. Let's go back to the wheel here as well. Show it close up and give it away. That's what we're here to do all weekend long. And this is we're only in hour 3 of a 9-hour event over the course of the next 2 days after today. I've got it down to $39.99. It'll be $38.99, of course, at checkout, and one of our most dynamic and unusual cuts we've seen in all of the Blue Wing Block D variety. And yeah, we've been seeing some cool cuts of late. That is one of our best. You've got this one. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Appreciate the request. I hope it was our requester. And then we'll take a look at a yellow diamond. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Look at this, and that's what you do. You call in on those pieces that are on your wish list, the pieces you can't stop thinking about because you get the markdowns today. You get to shop a discount today. Check this out, though, a very large yellow diamond. It's a 1 carat. It's item number 1124032. And that is an oval. You know my feeling about the ovals. The ovals are an extra step up because they give you so much more size visually. They do. They really do. They give you more size than what you even expect to get. So if you had a cushion cut or a cushion cut square, they don't look as large as an oval does, even if they're the same exact carat weight. This is a 1 carat VS yellow diamond. It's a carat 07 in the white diamond bridge as well. So you're getting 207 total weight here. But what a dynamic piece this is. Very special indeed. Carat 07, stunning, because we just sometimes we get tempted with these bridge mountings to throw in other yellow diamonds in the bridge. I personally like it when it's just really the yellow diamond in the middle and the white diamonds on the side. I think that that's really just straightforward and classic. I know you're never going to get tired of that. Like, I'm always tempted, like I always think about these wild car colors that are out there. You think about, like, I love the idea of a Barbie pink automobile, but would I get tired of it at some point? Maybe, maybe. Or bright turquoise color. I don't know. Like, they're really cool and striking, and not everyone's going to have one, but then I just don't know if, like, if you're going to have it for several years, are you going to get tired? I think that there's something about classics that also apply to jewelry, where we might be tempted to go outside the box, but then keeping it classic like this is really just going to be, you know, you're going to love it forever. That's never going to wane. So here's what we've got for you. 207 total, classic bridge mounting. Going to give it away here because you know how we do. The yellow diamonds are on super discount anyways when you're shopping TVON. It's really that simple. Because if you're looking at what they're going for right now all over the world, including wholesale, it's like $9,000 and $10,000 for a stone just on the individual basis you see here. That could be easily what you pay wholesale right now. Oh, good. I'm so glad. Thank you, Joe. Enjoy. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for the request, too. I love that. This is the one to own for if you want the savings from kind of, you know, older material that we didn't have to, you know, adhere today's prices to. That's helpful. And who doesn't want to go backwards to a different time and era in life to go shop things that you know are increasing and ever so consistently increasing, or in this case, not so consistent. It's more like exponential increases in pricing. We've got your yellow diamond, classic as can be. I'm going to try it on for you. It is supposed to be $99,999. That's a $99.99 price tag today. It's supposed to be just a smidge under 10 grand. We're not doing that. I'm just going to make this easy, simple, affordable, all the things you expect us to do with yellow diamonds that, let's be realistic, cannot happen moving forward with any type of regularity. I know that if you've been watching the last year, 2, 3, 4, 5, you've seen a pretty consistent level of not only availability, but also pricing. That can't continue forever, and we're at that stage now where it just cannot continue to be the case where we bring these yellow diamonds this affordably. And I'm not talking about $99.99. We got a sale price coming your way. It's going to be a lot better for you right now. The very first caller on this one stays as is in the two-tone gold. I suppose on this one, you know what? This is a mounting we do. If you wanted to do all yellow gold, I don't recommend it necessarily, but you can. I'll allow that to happen, but I'll tell you what we're going to do. Instead of even $49.99, already halvesies on this one, not asking for $49, not asking for $39, not even asking for $29.99. It is going to be a song to get you your prize of a VS all natural yellow diamond. Look at that middle row. That single middle row goes all the way under and through. You've got those anchors on the side that lead up to a double, not single, but double halo. And we're going to ask for under $29.99 for one caller today. Let's do it. Let's make it just $2,000. You know what? Skip over $28.99 as well. Let's go even lower. Really want to make sure this one goes. This is one of those beautiful sought-after stones. A must-have. Let's make it $2,799. It'll end up being $26.99 at checkout for you, and that's $207 in amazing diamonds. Overall, just a beauty in every respect. So that's the one to own if you want one of our more substantial yellow diamonds here in the inventory on this Memorial Day weekend, a big holiday weekend. And then let us know what requests you have, because we are down to 40 minutes in the show. That's it. Do you want to see some gold quartz? I happen to have 2 rounds today. One's a little traditional and one's a little non-traditional. So we'll show those coming up as well. I know we love a good gold quartz discount. I've got a few of those. Do have some cat's eye crystal barrels. And then again, any requests at all, get them in. We'll help you out. Have some beautiful diamond earrings. Okay, we got to show these, because no doubt about it, earlier today I showed you some red, white, and blue. They were sapphires, rubies, and diamonds in a love knot. I have to show you what I'm sure some of you were asking for. All white diamonds in a love knot design. This time it's more like an interlocking row of 4 as opposed to 3. It is 111-0374. Big value here. Easy giftable. Classic diamonds, but you know TVON's going to bring you VS white diamonds here and nothing less. We've got white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold to offer. Love knot design, meaningful, more so than even a stud, because with that intricacy of the way that you have the gold woven and the diamond pave throughout, what that gives you as a result is, well, it's a classic, but the love knot is so symbolic because it tends to be that piece that, of course, is one to give, because it's like the strength, the power of love, the fact that it's when you intertwine or interlock this different movement of the diamonds, it's like it makes it stronger. It's like it's creating this unbreakable bond. And that's really what love is and should be. And so that's what, there's a significance behind this design that I see it all over the place in gold, just gold by itself. And I'm amazed at what, different designers are getting for just the gold version. You've got something so extra high-end here, and 50 points. Primary piercing, I think, is best for this one because it's got some substantial size to it. But they're actually beyond this $9.99 price we love already. We're going a lot lower than that for you today. It's not going to be $888 or $777. We have a huge value right now. And you're not even paying $6.99. And remember, this is all before $100 extra off, and you might want to get more than one pair because it makes an excellent gift for anybody who's got their ears pierced, even the younger gals, right? This could be a great idea to get for a lot of different people in your life, and it's not even $6.99. We're going to make them only $599. Of course, that means you're actually going to pay $4.99 at checkout when all is said and done. And make sure you let me know what are the requests you have. We've got some great designer pieces to blow out still to come. I do have a Brazilian Alexandrite. We've got a really cool diamond ring that's got a leafy-like design to it. I do have a cat's eye emerald in a ring. I've actually got a couple. I've got a bigger and a smaller. We've got a fancy cut Tanzanite. We've got Trapiche in a pendant. If any of this sounds good, just let me know so we know what to show you in our precious final few 35 minutes. And we'll get to a great color change or rather diaspora. We've got some great color change diaspora for you. Big Tanzanite. I got to say, if there's anything you're looking for, let me know. There's even our largest diamond here. You know the 3-carat yellow diamond? It's been marked down. Dare I say, we've got the lowest price. I never dreamed this would happen. It's a 3-stone style. It's a modified fancy cut that is lighting up. That is a 3-carat 01 cushion cut diamond, natural. It's our largest yellow diamond here by far. And this one's got a brand new price tag. So if you're thinking about the largest yellow diamond, and then look what we did. We added really big fancy cut diamonds on the side. Those are kite cuts. They're 56 points total. That's the one to own. We've got that one well reduced. I know it's been hanging out around $25,000 for a while. Then it dropped down to $19,999. It got down as low as $15,000. That was the last markdown. It's significantly less today. If you want to call me and ask about that. And then here it is. Oh, remember the bracelet we had with the cat's eye emeralds? A lot of you were loving it, as was I. But this is just one single solitary stone in the cat's eye emerald. Have you ever seen cat's eye emerald outside of TVON? Unlikely, because I had not. This is a first, and check out the glow, because what we're always challenged with in emeralds is always one thing: clarity. Getting a clean emerald is always tough. With this one, you get the cabochon round. The item number on this one is 11234417. It's a cabochon round. The cat's eye, think of it less like a chatoyancy and more like a spotlight that shows off the clarity of the stone. That's what it looks like, because these stones, emeralds, they always struggle. They really do. They struggle with clarity. So when you have something like this, and you have something as bright and glowy and transparent as it is, and then it's able to create this cat's eye, which is a phenomenal. It's a phenomenon. It really is. And you see what it does when it moves, when it just continues to, it looks like it has a spotlight inside of it, built in. What do you think? Pretty important. The way it's framed, 50 points in diamonds on the outside of that, halo, then even this graduation from smaller to larger down the sides, which is really interesting. And I'm awfully excited about this one, especially with the discount it has. And you don't have to pay this, the $49.99 price. I know that's a little bit too much for our big holiday weekend. Let's blow it out right now. First caller can have it for under $2,000 at $19.90. Now, you know what? Let's change it up. Let's go even lower than that. Not going to be even $19 or $18.99. We're going to make this one, how about $18.88? And then what you can do is you can go ahead and take that extra $100 off and make it $17.88. That's it. Really important stone there. I just think for anybody who loves emerald in general, if you just want a gorgeous faceted stone, that's been your goal, is to get a bright, lively, clean emerald, go here. Go with this cabochon, which normally you would think is opaque. Here it is, because of the chatoyancy, it's just lighting it up. It's showing off the great color and clarity it has, but it's giving this ultimate glow that is so high level. Let's show it on the hand here as well. It's going to be $18.88, only $17.88. That's it. So this is what it looks like. See, it doesn't need to be the largest stone in the world to be a powerful one. And if you do want larger, I've got a larger cat's eye emerald as well. But we got to keep on moving. That's 1788, and I bet you don't have one, because there aren't many people in this world that do. So it's just a numbers game, speaking on percentages here. You figure not a lot of people are going to have a stone like this, and what a beautiful way to get an emerald. So 1888, really 1788. I hope that one's going, and remember that's in platinum as well. So another upgrade to our metal. And then we're going to see if we have anything else that we've got requested. I really hope we're not done with requests, because we still have about 35 minutes. And we'd love to find something that you're loving and something specific that maybe you've been thinking about for a while. It's a really good time to get those in. I don't suppose we have any gentlemen out there looking for a purple sapphire. That's rare. Got one of those for you. Do you want to see the most amazing collar necklace? Let's holler for the collar here, because it deserves a lot of praise. This is one of those necklaces that's going to be on a wire, like a collar style that we usually think of, something a little different. This is coming with it. It's a really easy to put on, no clasp or closure, because you just extend and then it wraps around your neckline. It's going to be this beautiful, unbelievable, I've never seen us do a design like this before. Huge diamond, huge opal, wait till you see this opal up close, and then the fringe of solid gold. It's 1122202. This is totally unique. So easy to put on. You can't take it off the collar, so it will stay on this collar because it does have those large end caps there to keep that pendant from being removed. But it's actually going to be bezel set stones here, and then this beautiful, almost like a box link type fringe that really shines. I've got to show you the piece up close, and I realize I'm going to have to help this along a little bit, because the collar, again, does not come off. So I just want to show you here. Let's move that aside. You can see this beautiful opal. That's what I wanted you to see, though. There's a massive diamond. Let's start there. The diamond is 56 points. That's a beautiful white bright diamond. The opal is bezel set. That's a carat 33, but looks larger, and it's got a lot of red. Red is the dominant color here. And then that fringe design that you see, that is going to be all aligned when it's, of course, when gravity is helping it on its side. So this is really a beautiful piece. Even that little bit of texture to the bail itself, just stunning. The entire collar is 18 karat gold as well. So it's not like we just threw it on some stainless steel of a chain. That collar design is beautiful. This one's got the ultimate blowout price. I've been looking at this for months and months and months, and I just figured that at $79.99 it was probably going to stay a while. Today's the day. We got the markdown going on. You're not spending $8,000 for today's price. And let me show it again from a distance away. It's one size fits all, thanks to this adjustability, but we'll always go right back. It's that memory wire, that jewelry grade memory wire. I really want to mostly just show it to you on the neckline, because that's really important. And I wish I had a bare neckline for this piece, but look how easy it is. You're just going to put it on just like that. I mean, it could not be any simpler. And then you'll see how that can actually be, you can actually kind of expand. I just want to leave it there for a minute so you can see the size and get a frame of reference there on the size of the piece itself, which is so beautiful. But just for a size reference, and look at this, it all goes right back. So you're just going to put it on, and then if you want to have it as a choker, you can. If you want it a little lower, that's why the flexibility is there for you. So back to the hand we'll go. It's going to be under $4,000. And I would just, honestly, there are a lot of jewelers out there that would love to have this for that 56-point diamond, to be honest with you. At the price tag I'm doing, well worth it to get it for the 56-point diamond by itself. Well worth it for the opal by itself, because it's not even $3,000 or $29.99. Better value, all this 18 karat gold coming with it. Beautiful modern way to do the simple, sometimes aren't the simplest pieces the most striking. That's really how I would qualify this. And you know what? I'll make it $2,888. You know what? Skip that. Let's just go even lower. I know it's unique. I know nobody tuned in today expecting to see anything like this. It's totally fresh, totally unique from anything else that we've really done in the past. And boy, have we had a lot of jewelry. But you look at those stones up close and you realize this is one for the ages, and I'll make it $2,499. That's it. $24.99 makes it $23.99 for one collar at checkout. Is that a beauty, or is that, it's just rare. 56 points on the VS Diamond. It is white as can be too, because look at it in the white gold against the white backdrop. It is completely free of any body color. There's no yellow, there's no brown to that at all. Then you get the opal, which is dominating in reds. It's a black opal, but it's got so much of the green and the blue, but a lot of reds. That's really what's the most really stunning there. So that one's $23.99. Sounds like that one will go. And then don't forget, I think our cat's eye emerald is still here. And yes. Okay, cat's eye emerald just did sell. So that ring I will put aside. Then we also have the love knot earrings that are still here for $4.99 at checkout. And I hope this collar's gone. What collar's going to get the collar? We're going to find out. We sure hope so. That's one that's got to go. And then let us know final requests here. We are now down to under the 30-minute mark in our broadcast for our Saturday. And we hope you'll join us tomorrow for our Sunday, 3 hours tomorrow and 3 hours Monday night as they wrap it up to the MD Dub weekend. But here it is, $23.99 at checkout. And then the fringe, that little fringe, that's always, I just got to show it again. It's going to stay aligned. I know it only puddles there because it's sitting on the wheel. I wanted to show you the close-up on the diamond and the opal, but there is your fringe that stays completely vertical and just aligns beautifully. So that's here. Wow. Wouldn't expect that to be here too long. I did want to show you the 2 gold quartz that I have, both rounds. So let's give you 2 options. There will be different pricing on these 2 as well. This one has yellow and white diamonds. And the other is going to be one of those gold quartz that has a little different color base to it. So we've got either, well, they're both large. So let's show you. This is the only gold quartz on the left that has any of that orange or golden color with your actual gold and then within the quartz. On the right side, you have more traditional grays and whites here. And then we added the yellow diamonds with the princess cut white diamonds. Let me know which one you like, because they're not going to be the same price, but we're going to get them each down to their lowest possible. On the left side, let's start there, 1123358 on the left. Now that's going to be important because it's also got princess cuts, 3 on each side, 6 in total, 66 points. They're 11 points each on those dynamic princess cut stones. Then you've got the only gold quartz that's going to give us those almost red, orange, golden colors to it. That's what makes this stone completely unique, completely unusual. Don't see that very often. Then you've got, of course, the other side, the right side of your screen is 1121989. That would be, yes. Oh, the opal collar gone. Thank you so much. Enjoy that. That is beautiful. You will love it. Here we are with our 5.5 carat on the right side. That's going to come with, first of all, 33 points in the yellow diamonds. They're on the outskirts, but they go and sit right at the intersection of all the 71 points of princess cuts you have. So this one and this one, left or right, which one do you like? More golden color? You know what? That one's going to be down to a new price. $69.99 is where it started. Remember, this is the $12.94. So this one's more than double the size than this one, but they look visually very similar. And we're going to start here. Individual large princess cuts, 3 on each side. They're stacked in semi-bezels. We're going to do that one under $3,000. It's a $7,000 piece. Today, it's under $3,000. Does that mean $29.99 or shall we take it lower? I'm feeling like we take it much lower. I hope you love the unique factor. They're all unique in the sense that there are no 2 gold quartz that are ever identical. No 2 gold quartz are ever completely alike. We know that. We're aware of that. However, have you ever seen one that has the golden orange tones that that one has? Because I have not. This is it. And that one's under 29, under 28, under 27, under 26. We're going to blow this out right now. $25.99 makes it $24.99 at checkout. That's for that one, which is totally unique. If you'd like to go over here, that's the smaller stone. So we'll get that one lower in price. That one's only $22.99. And that one brings you princess cut and yellow diamonds together. So what a way to go there. You got some really good gold quartz options, and I want to try them on. We'll start with the bigger. That's the 12 karat 94 here. That one's going on the hand first. And the stack of princess cuts on the side. Look at that. $25.99 turns into $24.99. Who got that opal necklace? I just got to congratulate them. Mary, enjoy it. Thank you so much. She will love it. It's beautiful. Now there we go. That's $24.99 at checkout. Let's go back and I'm going to swap them out here just so you can see the graphic. So that one I just had on my hand is the nearly 13 karat. This one's going to give you much the same visual here, but it's a 5.5 carat exactly, and that'll be yellow and white. So kind of fun how that plays because you have your gold, which is naturally that gorgeous golden color. So it's nice to have the yellow diamonds really frame that. And that one's going to be $22.99, which will really be $21.99. Very interesting setting, the way you have cutout details before you get to the diamonds, which actually contributes to that look and the aesthetic of the design. So we've got those two gold quartz options. Want to bring those out in the rounds. Now, holler at us with last minute requests. We have 24 minutes in the show. That's it. Our Saturday is about to wrap up. The show has flown. We've had jewelry flying equally as fast. We want to make sure you get any requests in if you have them so that we have time to find it, bring it out, show it to you, and drop the price. That's really important. We're kind of in last call zone here for that. It's also going to be a last chance to pick up any of the pieces you've seen today because there will not be reruns in the event because we've got so much amazing inventory to show you. So it's not going to be a time to wait. Now I'm just going to recap what we had a couple of pieces earlier here. I do want to show you, we had the gorgeous Cuprian. Got to show that. And if any of these pieces have been spoken for since, let me know. I'm going to hold on to this gold quartz it looks like, and then I want to show you. This is the pendant from earlier. This is Alexandrite diamonds, where the diamonds were never factored in. Item number on this one, it is from the very early parts of the show. It's 11236660. That is super, super special. And we're going to show you what we can do here because, well, it's simple. It's got no diamonds ever factored into this one, so this is what's weird. There's a lot of diamond weight. I'm approximating about 50 points or so. There's round Alexandrites at 30 points. Among those 5 stones, and it's entirely an 18-karat white gold. All of that, it's $9.99, and it's jumbo in size at almost 2 inches in length top to bottom. So that is exceptional. I want to show it on the hand here for you. It's got a nice size bail, so yes, it'll work with your DBTYs. But that is what it looks like with all that cutout detailing. It's got even larger diamonds and smaller, mixed in pave and bezels, and that is $8.99 at checkout. Keeping in mind, it feels a little vintage to me as well, but also keep in mind that it really does also coordinate with what is next month's birthstone. In a couple of days, it's going to be June, and that's also part of the June birthstone is, believe it or not, Alexandrite. So you've got pearl and Alexandrite, so I love it for our June birthdays coming up, and a great way to treat yourself at $8.99. So I want to recap that. The rest of my recaps here are going to be rings. I want to show you a couple of pieces that we've had. Ironically, it's mostly blues and greens together. In my 3 rings that I have to recap, it's going to be this Lightning Ridge opal, which is in platinum. That's one option, classic halo design. I also have the huge 4-karat 32 Paraiba, which is this neon lime green. That really is neon green, the epitome of neon green. Then we also have the Congolese, which is the blue green. And that's going to be all 3. How do you even choose a favorite? It's like they're all coming together. Do you want your blues and greens really kind of separate but together in the opal? That's one way to go. Do you want the blue greens combined to give you that beautiful lavish look? Or do you just give me the rarest of the rare, give me the copper bearing, give me the brightest, give me the copper rich stone that is 432, which is not actually the largest Paraiba I have, but the only difference is the one that I have that's that size in blue green is $40,000. The one that you see here on this wheel is actually under 5. It's $49.99. The opal in the middle here in platinum is only $14.99. These are all prior to your $100 extra off. And then we have the Congolese stone. And that Congolese blue-green tourmaline, which eventually we might find out has the same copper content that this one does. But for now, we're selling it as a non-copper bearing stone. And that's why the price tag comes down to $22.99. So there's my little recap wheel of rings. And we still have that Alexandrite pendant if you'd like it. And then last call for any other requests you have. What else can we show you today? Running out of time in 20 minutes. So need to know, and especially with a busy weekend ahead, you know your schedule. You know you might be on the go. You know you might not be at home. You know you might miss the next couple of shows. If that's the case, you got a little bit of time here, 20 minutes to get your requests in and save the discounts. Get the discounts on every single item you wish and want for. So that's really crucial. Keep that in mind. Now we're going to get to, I've got some other things to show you real quick before we go, and there's some really cool designer pieces, like really just unique, different, the ultimate high level. How about we get to, well, this is one of the largest Mahingi spinels I've ever had. So again, assorted prices here, the left side of your screen is only going to be $22.99. This is $14.99, and that's going to be $49.99. So a lot of varied price tags there for you to take advantage of. But let's keep moving. We got a lot to do and not a lot of time. And so looking for anything else we can share with you before we go. What about this cat's eye? Have you seen this cat's eye rubellite? We have cat's eye chrysoberyls more often than not. Today we had a cat's eye emerald, which was nice. Look at this one. Cat's eye rubellite It kind of looks like a ruby, doesn't it? It really does. This is a beautiful, beautiful stone. It's very unique, very rare, super special, and we're ready to move it. It's going to be item number 1123617. Call me on that last recap wheel. We'll help you out with any of those. We can always put them up singularly as well, give you all the details. But this is wild, isn't it? When do you ever see anything like this? It's solid 18 karat gold. It's white gold. It's got a 1402 cat's eye rubellite in the center. That is tourmaline. So I know it kind of looks like a star ruby color, right? But it's rubellite. It's rubellite tourmaline. It's got the chatoyan effect, and then it's got a fully finished under gallery in addition to rubies and diamonds paved on the sides. 86 points in rubies, 53 points in diamonds. Thank you. Another request. Oh, it's a good one. Wow. For who? Rebecca, we got a great diamonds by the yard coming up. But this one's actually going to be, okay, let's just blow it out real quick because we got diamonds by the yard, and I know how long that's going to take because we're going to light up these lines. But this one will be one caller only. You got to see it on the hand. It started at $69.99. Now it's not. Take a look, and yes, we have a diamonds by the yard that's really affordable, so it could be the last item we show you today because it's going to really light up these lines. But this one's going to be $2,009. You know what? Skip $29.99. Let's blow it out. $22.99. Yes. You can. Thank you. Alexandrite pendant is now spoken for. That was 3660. This one's $21.99 at checkout. If you'd like that one, we'll put it back up close. Then we've got a true, it's going to be the lines lit from here on out because we have a diamonds by the yard. And it's not just any diamonds by the yard. It is our most affordable diamonds by the yard. It's coming up next. We'll share it with you. Can't wait. So this one is $21.99. Okay. We're going to need some time on this, so I better get to it right now. And if you have any questions about that trio that we just had, those rings, those 3 greens and blue greens, give us a call. And then here we go. Rebecca, thank you for this request. I think a lot of people are going to be saying all across the country, thank you for requesting this item. It is our most affordable. I think it's the ultimate giftable diamonds by the yard as well. I'm going to show you the yellow gold. I'm going to show you the white gold. We're going to show you the rose gold. The item number is 1110455. I'm going to start with this one on the hand. This is luxury, but at an incredible value. It's delicate and dainty because remember, we do all different kinds of versions of our diamonds by the yard. Diamonds by the yard is a term that's used by a lot of different jewelers, and we've just kind of perfected the value on it. These stones are going to go, what you see here is what you get in the diamonds. They're going to go about a little more than halfway around the neckline. So there are 2, 4, 6, and 7 individual stones that you're seeing all there. The rest is going to be solid gold, but no extra diamonds. We do have the adjustability in the spring ring clasp. It's going to be 16, 17, and 18-inch adjustable. They're 10 points in diamonds. So this is really the concept of truly dotting your neckline with diamonds, giving you something very special, giving you something that's everyday decadence, right? Still the beauty and the quality of VS diamonds, but very wearable. Maybe for the younger gals, maybe you rock our 202 and you want to have something giftable that's just like it, but on a smaller scale. This is it. 10 points in diamonds, white, yellow, or rose gold. Let me show you the beauty of this necklace from, again, there it is. We always do an odd number. Why? So you can easily find your center. So find the center, look for the odd man out there, 3 on each side, 1 in the middle. That would be your 7th stone. Here's what it looks like from a distance away as well, just so you can see, even against a busy print, you can really see how that stands out. And that's where, again, you don't need to have necessarily huge diamonds or a lot of them to have a statement that is truly fine jewelry. That's what this is. Let's go back on the hand and we're going to blow it out. This is going to light up our lines a bit. Now, operators, if you'll do me a favor, let me know what you have in gold color because don't have a lot of these to go around. And like I said, we've done $2,000 necklaces like this. We've done $1,000 necklaces like this. $9.99 is a great price, but it's not. This necklace is not. And the diamond cut chain is there. The adjustability is there. And it's not even going to be $499. This is why it's giftable. This is why I think, with all due respect, if you're getting one, you're probably not getting enough. You probably want to think about getting one of every gold color that you wear. You probably want to think about getting one for your best friend, your mom, your sister, your daughter, whomever it is. For all those ladies that are getting married this wedding season, you might want to get these for your bridesmaid because trust me, they're going to love whatever else you give them. But is there anything that's as everlasting and tried and true as gold and diamonds? I think not. And by the way, before you take $100 off, let me take $100 extra off. And so you're not paying $4.99. You're going to pay, well, you're not even paying $3.99 because that is my price. You get my discount, and then you're going to take an extra $100 off on your own. So it will be $299 for the necklace. I'm going to give it 60 seconds. And we are going to completely, you know it, we're going to light up these lines. I was going to show you the rose and the white gold here. They're a little bit tangled, so I don't know with one hand. Let me see if I can just leave that there for a second and try to get these apart, because I really want you to see the white and the rose if possible here. So they've all been hanging out in a bag and getting into a fight themselves. So I want to make sure we show those to you, just in case you're not sure where to go with your color. I think we all have our favorite gold color typically, and we usually know what that is. But if you're not sure where to go, honestly, when they're $2.99 a piece, you probably just get one of each. If you don't wear rose gold, fine, just get a white and a yellow, right? Get a white and a yellow, because these stack, they still stack and layer, by the way. If you're creating, let's say you adore your 202 that you love and you live in, maybe you want to put this one a little bit higher on the neckline and get that look. You can stack and layer it with the larger ones that I know a lot of you have. Okay, I cannot get these apart without special tools. So what I'm going to do is, I think we all know what the white and yellow gold look like, but I'm going to try to show them here to you anyways, together, because this is just, I really want to get these apart. But here's what we have, guys, a very, very busy phone bank. No surprise why. There's nothing I can really do for $2.99, especially in a necklace, yes. Oh, good. Cat's Eye Rubellite just got its home, so I'm going to borrow that from that wheel. And I also want to show you up close what this DBTY looks like, so you can also see the quality of the diamonds, because that's important as well. So white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. Here's, I just love this idea layered. Let's go up close here real quick to show you. That's where it will be a front and back open bezel, but there's a definite front. But of course, we're moving, right? So when we wear necklaces, we move, the necklace moves. So that's why it's important we do the bezels right for you, where there's a front and back opening, so you're always going to get your diamonds sparkling. They are 10 points total weight among 7 stones, so they're still over 1 point apiece. A normal accent size for diamond is 1 point. These are not normal accent sizes. So that's the thing. They really can't. You can't really take a teeny tiny size and bezel set it and then attach it with those O-rings to this diamond cut chain. You're getting all this beautiful look for $299. This is why I encourage you. You're getting 3 for under $900. Think about getting as many as you can. Stocking up, maybe even for occasions you don't even know exactly what they are yet, but you know that fine jewelry would be such a lavish, decadent gift to give that is going to look like you paid or had to pay so much more, and you didn't. You didn't have to. And I'm telling you right now, if you have the bigger versions, the 1 carat, the 101, the 202, put this on with it. And then you have that delicate layering where they look so good when they're all slightly different, and then you layer them together. I like to put the smaller scale piece a little higher. Remember how easy that is to do with the adjustability we give you here. There's your spring ring closure, and then you can see that there's going to be these different O-rings here, which allow you to easily adjust from 16, 17, and then 18 being your longest length there. We'll go back to the hand here, show it to you there. I mean, this is just also, you know, I've heard a lot of people say, I love the value on the 202. I just don't know. Maybe that's too dressy for me. If you live a really casual lifestyle, we've certainly had our best-selling DBTY be our 202 over the years, but you know what? Maybe that's just a little bit too much. Those diamonds are really big and they're really close together and they're all the way around, and maybe you just need that little bit of that everyday luxury and don't want anything too big or too overpowering. This is a great style for that. And I ask you, where can you get a chain for $299? That's not really possible for a basic, plain, no diamond chain. This has, and by the way, speaking of plain chains, you can still, if you have a bail on your pendant big enough, you can still use this with your pendants. This can be a pendant chain. I can't tell you how many people use their DBTYs that they get from us as their new pendant chains. So you can do that as well. But it's $399, which is really $299. We have 10 minutes left in the show. We want to know what you're thinking about, what you're looking for. Is there anything we can recap before we go? Anything else you'd like to see before we go? We need to hear from you now. $399. Last call, white gold, yellow gold, rose gold. It looks like we have a few in stock here for you still. So that's a great, great way to pick up something that is just your talk about living. You will live in it. Usually I've heard over and over again, once it arrives, you're wearing it every day. I've had gals who have literally said, I have truly never taken it off since the day it arrived at my doorstep. I put it on, I leave it on, I wear it every day. I wear it at night, I sleep with that on, I just love it. I mean, that's really the idea. What can you say? How many pieces of fine jewelry can you really wear that often? and really have that true signature style to you and your own. That's what's so amazing about this, and you're not investing a lot into it to get it. And just such beautiful, sparkling, round, brilliant diamonds. We're so proud of our diamonds. So glad we have that for you. We'll keep on moving because we got a lot to show you. I do have a really specialty Tanzanite to show you now. It's 112-4066 coming up. And keep calling on the diamonds by the yard. We've got about 10 minutes, actually 9 now. I wanted to get this in because it reminds me a little bit of the pendant we sold earlier, where you had that beautiful fancy cut in the Tanzanite, and then the yellow diamond is the bail. This is the ring to match, or just a great way to do yellow and white diamonds in combination, or rather yellow diamonds in combination with your Tanzy. 4066 is our 602. And if there's any other requests, last minute, what do you want to see? What can we recap? I don't have much available at this point. Most everything is sold out. We're still crazy busy on the phone lines just from our diamonds by the yard for $299, which, like I said, we're going to keep offering those. But I want to show you some options in rings as well. Before we go today, and then we'll see y'all back here tomorrow at 10 a.m. Don't forget, we're back to do it again tomorrow, 10 a.m. Pacific, noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. Can't wait. Big Sunday. But here we go. 38 points in your yellow diamonds. The fancy cut is, yes, a pear shape, but it's got these special facets all around the edge that make it a fancy cut pear shape. We only have one. It stays as is in the two-tone gold, and it's going to be hugely reduced from that $8,999 price tag. Got a much better value right now. But remember, it is critical to dial in early. We're back to one-of-a-kinds. We had some diamonds by the yard and a little bit of quantity. Now we're back to one-of-a-kinds, and boy, you can really see the reds. A lot of reds coming through on that stone. Here's what it looks like from the inside. Remember, those stones are both bezel and prong set. Those yellow diamonds, they are being secured properly. It's got a water spot on it. Let me clean that up. And then we'll try it on. Another one of those unique fancy cuts that you haven't seen until this ring. And we're going to blow it out right now for $2,999 only and $28.99 for you at checkout. Even better value. What a good one that is. That's a special piece right there. And do let us know if you have any final requests for today. We've got 7 minutes now remaining in the broadcast. Not a lot of time. 7 minutes remaining. What can we show you? What can we find? What can we bring out? What do you want to check on and see if it's still here? I'm going to reverse this. There it is the other way. I find that's really fun. Yeah, with the different kind of cutting. Really fun no matter how you orient that on the hand. Let's take another look at it close up, and then we're going to be on our way. $28.99. Oof, the reds. Just don't expect that. But that's fancy cutting for you right there. What else can we show you before we go? Oh, I really want to get in this large Mahingi. We have a really large Mahingi spinel. I do have a cat's eye turmaline. You know, we had the rubellite. I've got a different color here. It's kind of a blue, intense. Yeah, it's like a deep blue. Ooh, that's pretty. This feels like, kind of like the peacock ring, but a little more like a phoenix. What isn't this pretty and unique? Let's just get to this real quick. 1123625. We'll make this really simple and easy. I think that pear-shaped modified Tanzanite is still here. Here comes 1123625, which is 1414. Set in platinum. That is a cat's eye Indicolite with 21 points of blue sapphires and then diamonds. You've got diamonds paved on one side, and then on the other, more pave and prong set. Here we go. 32 points in the diamond weight. This looks so cool. The way the two designs are wrapping around this bezel set, very large 14 karat round. It, I will tell you, looks even more blue in person. It's reading a little bit darker on camera than it is in person. I will just warn you that. Just know what to expect. And then you got the weight and the feel of platinum. That one's going to be, let's mark it down. We got the rubellite gone. That was our cat's eye rubellite. Now we got the Indicolite. It's like two of the greatest rare tourmalines out there, but with chatoyant effects. Full phenomena stones. This one started at $79.99. Right now, big value, $22.99 minus $100 in our last. Now we have 4.5 minutes left in the show. What more can we show you? What more can we bring out? Last call, we still have diamonds by the yard. Obviously, that will continue to happen for the rest of the day. We've still got a lot of diamonds by the yard being spoken for. Definitely, even if you picked up a couple your first time around, you may always want to call right back and get a few more. Because when holidays at the end of the year roll around, which I know seems far off when it's only still technically spring, still, are we going to have that value when holidays roll around at the end of the year? I mean, this is a time where honestly, when you got diamonds by the yard priced that well, you get your Hanukkah, you get your Christmas presents, you get those stocked up on as well. And you take that extra $100 off and make it work for you. So $21.99 on one of the truly, out of all the unique we've ever brought you in this many, many years, honestly, that's one of our most unique of all. Right there. It is a beauty. Let's get to this Trapiche. There's a Trapiche pendant that's been discounted. I just love bringing out these super exotics here as we're talking end of the show here. A Trapiche emerald pendant, no less. Let's see. And of course, this one is probably going to go. We'll see who's got it. And then let's take a look at this. One of those bright, gorgeous, glowing Trapiches. In between that 6-spoke style, this one's 1124095. Starts with a Trapiche oval, has a 240 size, gives you yellow diamonds at 15 points. Then you get another 32 points in the white diamonds, and that is one only. I'm going to try to come in a little closer here for you. We are never, ever shy about bringing you close up into our emeralds, even the Trapiches, which are normally opaque and normally a very deep green, where if it's deeper green, it's harder to discern between the spoke style that they have, which is what makes them so cool and rare. I've got this one going out below 79. That's where it started. It looks like this has been airing recently. Looks like it's been airing a bunch for $49.99, then $39.99. I'm here to make it a deal. One caller, obviously, only. This is the one you get. Here's the backing. Well, if that's not one of the prettier finished pieces in the back, I don't know what is. Scroll work and all that gold, and then, of course, solid behind your Trapiche itself to protect that stone. This one is only going to be $2,999 today, and that'll be $28.99 at checkout. I'm thinking yes. Wonderful. Hi, Jane in New York. Wonderful. We got a brand new register over here as well. We've had a lot of you today. Welcome in. What a perfect day to start your TVON experience on one of our biggest sale event weekends of the entire year. $100 off. Diamonds by the yard still flying. We'll see who's got this one at $28.99 at checkout. Love that finishing. Let me show you from a distance what it looks like on the hand with a measurement. There it is. Wow, it just got better, didn't it? Look at the glow of those greens. It's a spectacular stone. There it is with a 1-inch top to bottom length. I'll show it on. Yes, you've got it. Trapiche, gone. Uh-oh, 2-minute countdown. Let's get to this one. I have got, sorry, I'm going to have to show that separately. I'm going to show you something up close for you to look at because the Trapiche is gone. Here is the Mahingi. Seriously, the best. That is such a rock star. Those diamonds look like pink diamonds around it. Do you see that? Because the glow and the neon strength of the stone is so strong, it's glowing that bright, vibrant pink red, and it's glowing on the diamonds, and it's glowing on the basket underneath. That is amazing, and it's going to be, oh gosh, we're going to blow this out. It's a carat and a half. It's 1123135. Hey, Jess, if your caller wants to see that Trapiche on the neckline, I'm going to do it right now for them. So have them take a look if they want to see that, because I didn't get a chance to do that yet. Here's the Trapiche on the neckline, just so you can see what that looks like from a distance. I know it's already spoken for, but just want to give you a look at that. Then we go back to the fabulous Mahingi, probably the one we have, well, we have a minute left. So let's get it quickly. 1123135, it's our carat 52 Mahingi with a 92-point double halo in diamonds. It's in white gold now. You can change it if you want, but we're going to take a $10,000 ring. It is, I kid you not, $99.99 here on this show. And today, end of the show is here. We're back tomorrow to continue this big sale and really, really celebrate the best in values. But this one is going to be, instead of $99.99, it's down to $3,499 only. That is going to wrap up our show. Now, we'll be here for a few minutes. I know we're going off the air in 30 seconds. We'll be here for several minutes after we go off the air to keep helping you at that phone number. So keep calling, place your orders, get those requests in for tomorrow. Big Sunday kicks off at 10 a.m. Pacific, noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. You got to join us. And if you are going to be traveling and out on the road or out traveling this weekend, please be safe and be careful. And we hope to see you all tomorrow. Thanks so much for being with us today. I'm Lauren Blair. Have a great rest of your day, a safe Memorial Day weekend, and we'll see you tomorrow at 10.